and like the words did not pop up until like 10 seconds later. So I don't know. Discord is not loving me either. Hey, excuse me. I got to shoot the cat out. Nope.
Well, hello, stream. On that.
Hi, internet.
Hello. No.
Hey, internet. Casey may be a minute or two. His computer just completely blue screened and exploded. So we'll see if that comes back.
Casey.
I actually had a friend's computer catch on fire. I didn't think it was possible. It totally happened. I saw the results myself.
Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah, screenshot it didn't happen.
Let me see. It might have been on my old phone. I might not have a picture of it.
Screenshot of what?
The laptop on fire.
Caught on fire. It wasn't a laptop.
Oh.
And it was just his GPU. He was like it blue screened, and he went to start it up, and there was like a big flash, and it, like smoke poured out of it. Let's see.
All right, so it restarted. So this is a good sign.
Yeah, we'll see, Casey. I'm not gonna believe it until you're back here.
I'm having issues with Twitch as well, so it's just everything basically.
I'm wondering if it's just this storm is fucking stuff up.
It's the apocalypse, guys. It's here, but we have to finish Strahd.
Maybe. Okay. Whoa. What if this is just Strahd's 1000 IQ move to try to stop us from killing him? Huh?
He's playing 26-dimensional chess, y'all.
Right.
Okay, let's try this again. I was trying to say thank you, Athy, and every time I typed in thank you, it refreshed the page to the Twitch login page, so there was something wrong there, but yay, 9 months, thanks.
Yay!
I don't have a picture of the fire.
We're waiting for things to happen.
Did Casey just run in, scream something, and then leave?
I heard him. He said he's waiting for stuff to boot up.
What's up?
Yeah, the computer is trying to get Discord and Google Chrome going right now. We'll see how it.
This is your fault, Casey. You talked about your new computer in front of your old computer. You don't do that.
Yeah, you don't do that. That's really bad
feelings,
taste.
too.
Yeah.
I was going to keep the old computer going.
If
it was
you're gonna-
going to be the other one.
If you're going to take it for that last ride to the vet, you don't let it know first. You know, you take it to the park first, and give it a good last day.
Right. Let it eat ice cream and stuff.
Let it have whatever it wants to eat. Let it do its favorite things.
So basically, I Googled a bunch of images of flowers. I thought that would.
It's a computer. It doesn't love flowers, Casey. Come on.
Hello?
Hello.
Do we lose Casey?
Wow.
No, I'm here. I'm
Oh,
here.
okay.
I'm trying.
You cut out like mid-sentence and then didn't say anything, and I was like,
Yeah, sorry. No, I'm waiting. Discord is trying to boot on my computer at the same time I'm talking on my.
That's going well.
Yeah.
Things are going good.
Yeah, so this is our stream of Curse of Strahd, where we're trying to finally actually fucking kill Strahd. So you never answered. Speaking of answering Kyle, you never answered me either, Sean. Why you mad, bro?
I haven't had internet.
Why you mad, bro? You have a smartphone.
To be fair,
or
someone
two.
actually messaged me today, and I haven't messaged her back either.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Good.
Kind of.
Yay!
Yeah. Quiet. Oh, yeah, there you are.
Camo
Okay.
headset.
Camo headset. I don't think
Well, the
it was
audio
camo
quality
headset.
is better than it was before. Were you on your phone or something?
Yeah, that was me on my phone.
Oh,
Desperately
okay.
trying to communicate
That
with you
explains
guys.
it. I was wondering why the audio quality was kind of tinny.
No, it should have been horrible audio quality. All right, so now.
I mean, it wasn't
If
horrible.
I-
It was just mildly not good.
Wow, good job, phone. Okay. So
Then you
now.
haven't PM'd me anything. What do you
No, I think I added you, or I just talked at your face at some point.
Okay. All right.
That counts.
Yeah.
Where did I put
Oh,
that?
I don't know that counts.
We've had chats like I had to search in Waterdeep for whatever the stupid like Comcast company is out there, which is like rainbows and
Spectrum.
sprinkles or something. Yeah,
It's Spectra. Yeah.
yeah, close enough.
Oh,
Hey, we don't have Comcast out here.
Well,
thank God.
You're lucky. They're all terrible. They're all
Yeah, no,
terrible.
I was going to say, I moved from a Comcast area to I'm on Spectrum now, but God, Comcast was the fucking worst.
All right, so as my map of Castle Ravenloft slowly loads, and I pray that my computer holds together, a couple of things have happened, I think.
Is this one of them?
Is this one of what?
Is this one of them?
What?
What's that guy doing? What's that buddy doing there? What's he doing over there?
What's that?
What's
Where
Sorry,
did this
I-
wall go?
what's that guy doing over there?
What's
I,
he doing there?
What's
Yeah,
that guy doing over there?
I mean, things happen.
I
So-
meant to respond to your DM, Casey.
Oh,
I never got around
that's-
to it.
quite all right. So let's talk about some things that have happened.
Yeah.
The party entered Castle Ravenloft. They made their way around a magical field, and while doing so, they were assaulted by the Lord of the Castle, Strahd himself, phasing through a wall, and then stealing away Irina. The party followed, exchanged a couple of blows, but Strahd was able to walk up the wall and through the ceiling, dragging Irina with him. The party then investigated a number of crypts and catacombs, discovered many buried things, including a holy symbol and a tome of knowledge regarding Strahd, his journal or diary. They took a short rest, and during that time, some things happened. Then the party investigated a little further, heading first north to a portcullis that they could not lift, and south where a magical field was detected, protecting another portcullis to the south.
Ooh, this magical field looks way better than it did before.
I mean, that magical field has just, upped its game a little bit. Some discussion happened, some impatience built up, and then a party member decided to throw themselves into the magical field, followed by another party member who did not wish the first party member to be alone. Following that, wights appeared, the undead. They dragged a third party member into the field, and then a fourth party member jumped in on her own as well. That left one party member to face 5 wights. That party member...
So big.
That party member wisely retreated into the grave room where they first entered. Now, the party members that had jumped into the magical fields reappeared, trapped within coffins with heavy, heavy stone lids. Several impressive feats of strength later, they were revealed, and now stand in a cave with a tunnel up into the roof. The wights have pursued Thara, but have just run across the hall in front of her without turning back. As the wights were scampering across, Thara heard a voice coming from behind her. From above, near to the ceiling, Thara, I would speak with you. Walking down the wall is the Lord of the Castle. It would benefit you to remain calm. Strahd drops the last few feet to the floor, his attire settling easily around him. His gaze moves from Thara to Balto. His mouth parts, a low rumble emitting. The accent is curious, but the greeting is obvious enough as he acknowledges Balto, treating him with a level of respect similar to that he showed Thara.
Yeah, look, we really don't have time for this right now. Can you come back after I am not being chased by your weird monster friends?
Duh. Well, this is what comes of disturbing the dead.
Well, I didn't disturb them. That's the thing.
Yes, you've struck me as one of the wiser of your group. So, I thought I would approach you.
I roll.
My offer still stands. If you wish to leave these lands, I will allow you to do so. However,
Well, it's extremely generous of you. Thank you for the offer. So noted. And she's like restringing her like next arrow and peeking out around the corner to see if the whites are coming.
well, if you continue to disturb my castle, that offer will be rescinded. Be well. And with that, he turns and begins walking up the wall again. Now, as that's taking place, Kyra, I believe Darvin has just removed a very heavy stone coffin lid from atop you. And you find yourself in a room with close to 14 coffins, 4 of which have now been opened, and you would assume your associates have come from them. What are you doing?
Taking a deep breath, I'd imagine. Like, whew, okay. Where is... And she's just kind of looking around. Where's the small one and her dog? Did you leave her? And she turns to Darvin.
Hey, I got dragged into, like, the wonky thing that that Green and Izzy jumped into. I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea where she is.
Are we still in turn order, or...
We're going to stay in turn order for a little bit. So you guys have a few seconds for an exchange, and
Okay.
then I'll ask what you're doing.
Do I see anything, like, threatening that's around me?
Nothing threatening around you at the moment.
Izzy pointed out that this one, leave it alone.
Yeah, she sees 4 friends, and no one, like, Darvin was the last to see Thara, I think, and he doesn't know where she's at, so she's not inclined to start flipping open coffins. Yeah, I guess I'll just look around and try and... she'll try and figure out how the hell to get out of here.
Okay. The only real exit that seems obvious is the hole in the ceiling. A tunnel a good ways up, and you'd probably need to be right underneath it to see where it goes.
Which side is that tunnel on?
Tunnel's
Oh, okay.
right there.
Lady Walker, there's a tunnel right there. Can you see anything? And she'll kind of get closer, apparently right under where Darvin is, she'll try and get Lady Walker to go. She does not too inclined to peek up the dead body coffin chute herself. And then just, if she sees something pop out that looks aggressive, she'll shoot at it.
Sounds good. And Darvin, how about you?
Alright, I don't want to make Lady Walker look up the chute. That sounds crazy. And I'm, like, looking up, how far can I see up from it from here?
That is an excellent question. You can see...
For reference, I have 40 feet of light.
I was going to say, it's going up to just about the limits of your light. You think, you kind of hold up and shake a little bit. You see the lip of the tunnel some 40 feet above you. But it's a pretty good climb.
Darvin's not so good with the climbing. Well, I guess in that case, I will... if I can't, necessarily climb, I can start looking up ahead. So I'm going to pop an arcane eye as far up as I can see, up into that crevasse.
Sounds good. And you move the eye up to 30 feet in any direction. So you do reach the within 10 feet of the ledge. You can now see the ledge fairly easily. Above the ledge, you appear to be within one of the crypts. There's a door to the south and a small ledge around the outside.
All right, I'll relay it and be like, well, we're in a crypt. I mean, we're already in a crypt, but above us is a crypt.
Crypts within crypts within crypts. That brings us to a white, which is trying desperately to get away from people, and Malik.
All right. Well, we've got to get out, right? So I guess I'm going to try to start climbing.
Okay. Do you have any tools or kits to aid you in climbing? Perhaps a climber's kit or tools. Block and tackle does not apply in this fashion.
Now you're just being mean. Would you say that, like, the night hag hands, would they count as, like, claw grips that I could sink into the stone to help me climb faster?
I think if you had spent some time creating them that way, sure. But right now, on the fly, probably not.
Then no. I'm going to go the hard no on that one.
Okay. Then I will need a Athletics 10 DC. So it should be nice and easy for you, but note,
be relatively
if you fail, you fall.
Okay. I just need to not roll a 1. Like, that's the only way I can fail.
23, plenty fine. However, it does take half your movement, and it is 40 feet up. So, how far can you go?
So I use 15 feet to get there, which leaves me with 30 plus another 15. That's 45. Half of 45 is, or just round it down to 20.
Okay.
Because I don't want to do 22.5.
You are halfway up the tunnel.
Sure. Sounds good.
And that's going to bring us up to Izzy.
This is gonna come over with her light. Like, you should have let me do that. I don't weigh as much if you fall.
I'm not expecting anyone to catch me.
Yeah, but you'll fall faster because you're heavy.
That's not how acceleration works.
What?
So as physics lessons begin, Izzy, are you starting up the tunnel or are you remaining down at the base?
She was over here. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. I mean, she'll have half of what's left, so she could make it 10 feet up.
Sure. Can I see a athletics check? DC is 10, please. Assuming you have no climbing gear. That's fine.
Yep.
So you get yourself a little ways up. You're just basically climbing into the ceiling at this point. At which point, Ismark / the Lady Wachter sort of walks over, sees Izzy's kind of plugged up the hole, and just sort of helps push, shove, brace, assist people as necessary. And that brings over one of our whites. Our white continues rushing to the north. He uses a free action to open a door. He looks down a tunnel and sees a Malik, and he lets loose with 2 longbow shots towards Malik's face.
How?
And I forgot everything closed, so pardon me as this opens back up here.
Shh, not even close.
That was not the best shot there, Mr. White. The White, however, braces and stands, and that brings us to Thara. Thara, Strahd is leisurely walking up into the ceiling, paying you no more mind at this point. What are you doing?
So peering out around the corner, I don't see the whites like still coming for me.
You do not.
Do I see anything?
Give me a perception check. So you notice that the whites are still around the corner. Right here, you can see the shadows that they cast in the disturbances, but no sign of them. It looks like they are continuing to head north for some reason.
Oh boy!
And you did hear bow twangs. You heard twang twang.
Okay. Well, that's a thing because, yeah, if I can see like shadow movement like past there, but they're not coming for me, that implies they've probably found something else, which would theoretically possibly be. I mean, I don't assume that there are necessarily other hostiles in here besides us. Shit. So Strahd is completely gone from this area at this point?
Strahd is gone through this area.
All right. Blarg. Let's see.
He moves unpleasantly quickly when unburdened.
So I'd only be able to get to like there. Ish. I still probably wouldn't be able to see them anyway.
You could get a partial cover shot off from that spot if you were to make that.
Because I was thinking about, because I would, if I used half, because I'll mount up and then, or I was still mounted, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I said I dismounted when we got back behind the corner.
Yeah, you are dismounted at this point, but you could mount up. Balto would still have his full movement, so you could get to
which would lead to there with a dash,
and you'd have kind of a shot, a little bit of cover. But
I don't know which ones are there at this point, but yeah, if I hear sounds of bowstrings twanging, that's not a great sign for the group. Yeah, let's see here. So 15. $80. So you say I get a partial cover shot to there? Yeah, that's I mean, can I? So if I get to that point, can I see see if there is one like facing away, like they're looking the other direction?
Yes, they seem to be looking the other direction. They're glancing back. They're intelligent creatures,
right?
So they hear your approach, but they were heading north.
Yeah. All right. Let's pop another shot at him, I guess. Oh, oh no! Halfling luck.
Halfling luck.
Hey, that's better.
That is quite a bit better. Please roll me some damage. 13 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, and I guess I'm done for now.
Clonks into that white. Alto used up most of his movement to get there.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything he can do from here, so he's
got it. Held action. Whites continue moving forward. This one takes 2 pot shots down at Malik. How about a 20?
20 will hit.
7 points of piercing damage coming at you.
That's fine.
Weight number 4. He sees the opportunity. He rushes forward.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Long sword swinging in 2 hands.
At me?
At you. 18?
18 is a hit.
18 is a hit. 8 points of slashing damage. As the sword bites in, he lets go with one hand and reaches out to try and grab right over the wound. I don't think a 5 is going to do it.
No, a 5 is no good.
So, resisting the life drain attack, the other whites continue to run. They've got about 5 rounds left on being turned. Kyra, what are you up to?
Okay. I'm going to now that seeing other people go in the tunnel hole thing. What is that made of, by the way? Is it stone?
Stone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lean in, look up, and I probably see butts. Do I see
Yeah, you
anything
see
besides
a lot of
butts?
I don't think so. There's a lot of butt in the way, and
There's not even a pinprick of light coming through. It's just ass everywhere.
I mean,
Like
it's
a
Malik.
point, just to
Sure. What are we trying to fire off there?
I'm trying to cast a spell, Casey. I need a point.
Sure. How about we'll say you can see like a little glimpse,
Okay.
just a glimmer.
Well, all I really want to see is the ceiling. Can I see some kind of solid?
Oh, sure. Ceiling, yeah.
Okay. And I'm curious. More questions. No, it's okay. All I hear is butt. So unless you're talking out your butt. Other questions. How tall can I tell? I guess how high the ceiling is away from Malik.
You have 60 foot of dark vision, correct?
Indeed.
Okay, so you can see to the ceiling. So from where you are, it's 40 feet to the lip, and then it's about another 15 to the ceiling, so 55 feet up.
Alrighty, that actually works out really well.
What does it work out really well for?
Sorry, math is hard. I'm trying to figure out exactly where to put this. Long story short, this is happening, and I want it to happen 5 feet above Malik's head. Like, so he feels the heat, but he doesn't get burned. And I'll just,
Fair?
Don't fart. Okay, go. And I'm also trying to signal, I don't know if we could hear any of Thara's chatting from where we are. Probably not, but he might know where we are if the door's open by now.
I mean, there's probably going to be a pretty good-sized gout of flame coming out. The one on the left takes every inch of that fireball, and the one on the right does a little bit better. Do you have additional fiery bonus damage that's not in there?
No, everything's accounted for, but I am spending a sorcery point on fire resistance.
To who on fire resistance? Oh, okay. So then that would be 33, that's 16. Math happened. So both whites are still somewhat intact, but very, very upset at the moment. Kyra, anything else? Thara, you just saw like whoop of fire coming, gouting from the north, lighting up that area.
Just lighting up from behind, like around the
Yeah, you just saw like shadows of whites just like beamed across the area.
Is there any room in the shaft to start climbing up? I'm guessing no.
Not really. 10 feet up is Izzy, and then it's just all kinds of mess from there.
All right, so I'll give. I mean, Darvin's right next to me. I'll give him a slap on the ass as if go on, and that's it.
All right, Darvin. There's 10 feet between the ground and Izzy's feet. You can climb those 10 feet and be 3 foot off the ground, or do something else. What would you like to do?
Wow, 3 feet off the ground.
I mean, 4, possibly 5. You kind of scrunch down.
Is he short?
Yeah. No, that doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, I can't see, like, I'm going to step underneath the hole, and then I can't see anything targetable, I'm assuming.
I mean, if you... Ooh, how about a perception check?
Okay. I'm also checking to see if...
Oh, wait, hang on. What sight line do you have? You have 40 feet of sight?
I have 40 feet, and the eye is 30 feet up the shaft. I don't know if the eye can see anything.
So the eye can 100% see them. You cannot physically see them, though.
Okay.
I don't think you can target through the eye.
Yeah, it doesn't say I can, so I'm going to assume that I can't, which means I can't see anything and I can't really climb, so I'm just going to move it another, 10 feet up so that it's at the top, and then I'll move it so I can see this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I'll move it 5, 10, 15, 20.
You got it. You see a pair of severely scorched whites, and as you move south, you can catch just kind of around the corner the flash of shadow and light as Thara and the white wrestle the light provided by the barrier. Malik, just double check. You do not carry any light sources right now, correct?
Nah, fuck that shit.
Okay. And Izzy, Sun Sword is currently dark.
Does it last forever? Because she never turned it off.
It lasts until you turn it off.
Well, she has not turned it off.
Okay, and that gives what kind of range on the light?
20. 30,
Okay.
so,
Darvin, not only is it dark up there, but you're looking through a Sun Sword's brilliance.
15.
15. Okay, it doesn't reach the top there.
Which I believe I should have it actually sit out right from her, like the glow.
Cool. Sounds good. So Malik, it's glowing behind you. It's fiery above. What are you doing in the middle?
I guess I'm going to keep going, right? It's not actively on fire above me. It's just kind of warm.
Just warm.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going.
Athletics check, DC 10.
All right, don't roll a 1.
Don't roll a 1.
What are the chances I roll a 1?
I mean, I believe they're 1 in 20, but it could be.
I don't think so. We're fine. See? I can roll a 2, and it's not a problem. I just need to not roll a 1.
Sure. So you can move at half speed up.
Okay, so
above you, 2 whites are looking down.
I'm going to have to dash to get up there. Yeah, because... oh no, I won't be able to make it. I can burn a second level spell slot. I don't want to do that. See, I'm going to dash, and that will end me... Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. 20 feet down.
Yeah.
So if I dash, it's 15 feet for my regular movement, plus an additional 5 feet. So I can stand up there with... I'm going to pull out my greatsword, but other than that, that's all I can really do.
You got it. Popping out of the ground like daisies.
Bonus action dash. He'll give me 40 feet.
Okay.
To get to the top.
Bonus action dash would give you 40 feet to get to the top. Yes, I just need to see an athletics DC 10.
Yes.
Buy your climbing gear, folks. It's important. Ba-boing! 2 whites stand before you. The one on the left on the map looks really bad. The one on the right looks kind of bad. Both of them look very angry and very undead.
Oh, she is going to attack the one that looks really bad.
This fella. 24 is going to hit, and that is a Sunblade. So a lot of bad things just happen to that white, which result in it no longer being undead. It is now ash. Anything else for you, Izzy?
No, I can't bonus action the other. Wait, yes I can, because I'm a rogue. So I'm going to attack the other one. Does that hit?
Silvered Short Sword 15 will hit. 7 points of damage dealt.
Oh my goodness.
Plus sneakiness. And that white falls. Izzy, any other activity for you?
Then look up at Malik and punch him in the shoulder.
Hey! Nice work.
All right. Could I please have... well, actually, what's Ismark doing? I forget who's controlling him.
Oh, that was me.
Yep.
Let me pull up the sheet real fast. Give me a second. Where are you? There you are. I mean, he could make that climb check. He's going to have to, I guess. No point in not. He's
Eventually. Yeah, sure. Athletics check. Oh, he's fine.
He's killing it.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
So, yeah, it's dash. So he'll be making it 10 feet short of the lip, basically.
You got it. And as he clambers up, Thara, you are faced with a white.
Yep. So we're gonna let Balto go first on this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the old chompy chomp.
Chompy chomp.
Which technically would be with advantage because pack tactics. 16.
16 is a hit.
All right.
What is damage, please? 9 points of damage dealt. And that's going to be a strength saving throw, excuse me.
Yep.
He's fine.
Of course. So I'm still wielding my bow at this point. So I guess I'm just gonna drop it to the ground at this point and pull a sword.
Okay.
Can I get both out or just one?
You can draw both.
Okay, so we'll do that and go choppy chop on him. I was hoping that we'd get him prone so we could have advantage on this, but I'll take regular. So first and second.
Oh, a miss and a hit.
Well,
halfling
on
luck?
the first one.
Yep.
Oh!
Very nice.
Okay, first hit, 10. And then the crit, 14.
24 total
And
damage.
then with that, coordinated attack will kick in. Balto will use his reaction
Yeah, Balto.
for another 20
Yes, please.
for 9. And another strength save.
Strength save. He does
We're
remain standing.
We're
but
trying.
He looks a little rocked up by that one. That's going to bring up his activity, and he's going to turn about, bring that longsword back around at Thara. Two-handed swing. 12 probably not.
12 is a miss.
Going to try and get that life drain hand on you, though.
That is a miss as well.
14 is a miss. That's going to bring up our scared white. 4 more rounds of that. Kyra.
What's going on in the hole? Like, is there a Darvin or a Lady Wachter Ismark in front of me?
I mean, Ismark is now 30 feet up, so 10 feet shy of the opening. Darvin's down there, but otherwise it's pretty much dead.
Yeah, I will, yeah, I'll start climbing up there, I guess. Or attempting
You got
to.
it. Athletics check, DC 10, please.
Oh, that damn big bell of a dress.
No. Yeah, that just... Is that where the hands go? No? Okay. So, can't quite get started. Kyra, anything else to do?
Nope, that's all I got.
Darvin!
Seeing Kyra having some issues getting a hold on it, and knowing that I'm worse at climbing things, I'm gonna say, "Can I get some rope?" And then I will. I'll move the eye 30. I'll start moving the eye out.
Sure.
And then I'll see Dara and Balto fighting off a thing.
Handily dispatching a white.
Also, Dara's fighting a thing out there.
Got it. Whites continue to run. Malik, what you doing?
Do I know Thara's over here? Can I hear that whole shebang going on?
You hear Darvin yelling up that Thara's fighting a thing, and you can hear shebangs over there.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna book it. So it's like here. I guess I'll throw a javelin at that guy. Sure, why not? We'll see what happens. I know, I'm gonna throw a harpoon. Why would I ever throw a javelin over again? I forgot I have the harpoon. So harpoon.
Harpoons. That's a hit with the harpoon.
Excellent.
Would you like to pull him towards you?
I have no real reason to, other than that it would be cool as hell. Will it provoke an attack of opportunity from Thara and Balto? That's the question.
It would not.
Technically, no, because he's not moving under his own power.
Correct.
Rip. Then no, I'm just gonna drop the thing. I'm just gonna drop the rope.
Just put the rope in him and leave it there.
Yeah.
Make him feel bad.
Make it
Izzy.
that way I could, if he tries to run, I could step on it and make him fall over.
Izzy, how about it?
Okay. Sorry, I was distracted for a moment. Was the rope dropped down yet?
No one has dropped a rope down to the people stuck below.
As far as she could hear, there's just the one, and Malik went running, so she's going to drop her rope down
Okay.
And is there anything around to like tie one end off? Like,
Sure.
what is there just, or is it just the ledge?
It's just the ledge in the room, but you could loop it around the bottom of the door and pretty much make it secure that way.
Okay, so she will do that and hold.
Okay. Anyone attempting to climb will have advantage on their rolls, and that's going to bring up Ismark, who's probably attempting to climb.
Let's go,
Alright.
madam.
You can do it. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Kyra, you can't blame the dress. Ismark's fucking destroying it in a dress over here.
He seems rather accomplished at this. Thara, I think that brings it back
You
around
have
to
a little
you.
bit of movement left, so he's just gonna like move out. Is all. Just so he's not in the way.
Sounds good.
So I see Malik show back up and harpoon this dude.
He does indeed.
Oh, welcome back. Did you have a nice vacation wherever the hell you guys went?
Yeah, it was great. Woke up in a coffin. Fantastic.
Oh, well, that's... Balto goes for a chomp. Oh, I didn't mean to roll two of those.
That's all
sorry.
right. First one is unfortunately a miss, even with the
Yeah.
advantage.
That's fine.
Oh, that second one, though.
I know. So mine, first attack. Second
16's a
attack.
hit. 16's a hit. 15 points of damage is not quite enough.
Well, but that'll trigger coordinated attacks. Balto gets another bite.
Sure will. Come on, Balto.
Hey.
16's a hit. 14 is enough. He rips the white to shreds.
Finally.
All right.
Now I'll lean down and pick my bow or my crossbow back up and stow it.
So we are going to stay in turn order because we do have two whites that you can hear scampering up against the walls far to the south. Thara, anything else for you?
Yeah, with the move. Whoops. 35, 40. Peeking around the corner, do I see or people are climbing up out of the thing there or whatever?
Yes.
So everybody's intact? That's good.
All right, that's going to bring up our scared white. They've got 3 more rounds of this. Kyra.
Okay, try this again.
With advantage.
She's gonna spit on her hands because she's seen some people do that.
That always works. Lubricate your hands before you attempt to climb. 13. Sure. And you start making your way up there. If you dash, you can get up to 30 feet up. If you don't, only 15.
Yeah, I'll dash. What the hell?
All right. Within 10 feet of the lip, you draw to a stop. And Darvin, what you doing down there? There's a rope.
Yeah. There's rope.
There's a rope.
Where there's rope, there's Darvin. He's gonna climb.
Uh-huh.
I have to find that button. There's that button.
There's that button.
It's at advantage.
Very rare button for Darvin.
Thank you for a rope.
Got it, buddy.
Darvin can also start ascending. If he chooses to dash, he can get within about 10 feet of the hole's opening, basically climbing right up alongside Kyra as they kind of wriggle their way up.
Both twirling on the same rope.
But as that happens, our whites with 3 rounds left to go, and then Malik.
All right. Well, gotta get down there and deal with them, I guess. Right? So, down there and deal with them. 60 feet.
Oh, look at
More
that.
running than I expected to do.
Got to work on cardio. It's very important. Izzy.
Waiting on. Gonna. Nothing in. Nothing seems immediately horrible, so she's gonna stay and make sure the rope doesn't give out with the people climbing on it.
Understatement
And
of the century in Castle Ravenloft. But okay.
Yes, but just in case something comes like out from under them while they're climbing, like
Sure.
There's like 9,000 things that could go wrong, so it's just
As you glance upwards, you realize there are 9,000 bats lining the ceiling, squeaking, chirping, and dropping droppings upon you all. Ismark, however, what is he doing?
How close is... you wouldn't know that. I mean, I guess he's gonna come help me kill these guys down here.
Okie doke.
He's
Ismark
my
takes off a run.
best friend.
And Thara.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess I'll follow along.
Okay. That's going to bring up our whites who only have to do this 2 more times. Kyra. Now within 10 feet of the ledge. I need that athletics check at advantage. Better than 10. Yes.
Yay.
With 5 feet to spare. You're up and running.
All right.
What you doing? 10 feet to spare.
10 feet, you said?
10 feet you can continue
Yeah.
moving.
I will do that thing that you said while thanking Athy. Very much so for the rope. Climbing's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Where'd everybody go?
That way.
Okay.
Just waves her like that way.
And if I can dash, then I will do that.
Sure.
I will come over to here, because that might give me a little bit better vision. And that's it.
Okie doke. Darvin, within 10 feet of the ledge, with advantage, DC 10 athletics check.
That sounds super risky. So I'm going to cast Guidance and
Okay.
then continue the climb.
Sure.
Oh, actually, no. No, I will
Please,
not,
Mr.
because that is concentration, and the eye lasts an hour.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So I will not do that. I will take the risk.
Ooh.
It's not funny. There's a serious chance I can fall here.
I know. It's 30 feet down, too. Oh,
And
you're fine.
And I mean, let's be frank, if you break a hip, it's over.
That's true.
We have to send you to the glue factory at that point.
Just get a cart and wheel me around. It's fine.
So, Darvin, you too reach the top with 10 feet of movement left to spare.
Izzy waves that way.
That way.
That way.
Okay. And then I'll dash, and then I'll be done.
You got it. Whites are getting near the end, but I think Malik might have something to do about that first. What you doing, Malik?
All right. I'm only gonna get 10 feet away, which means we gotta bring out the glaive again because it's the only thing they can reach. So we're gonna bring out the glaive. We're gonna run down to here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hit that guy.
Okay.
So,
You are at disadvantage. It is dodging.
you
It's the only thing it can do.
dumb thing.
it's,
All right.
it's terrified.
All right. 23.
23 is still a hit.
Excellent.
12 points of slashing damage.
How about a 9?
A 9, not so much, no.
Okay, and then we bring around the butt end.
An 11 also no.
Yeah, bummer. Oh, that guy's gonna be mad in a second.
He is a little angry.
Okay.
Or weirdly double scared, perhaps. Who knows?
Yeah, it's my whole turn.
Izzy.
So she's gonna pull her rope back up,
Uh-huh.
the bonus action dash, and she could dash herself all the way through, bouncing around, dodging everybody, and get to here.
You got it. Izzy goes flying by, a rope trailing along behind her as she winds it furiously. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Ismark, what are you doing?
Ismark's gonna... Ismark's gonna dash around to here. But that's his turn.
Okay. Thara, how about you?
You're muted.
Sorry. So as I say, if Balto dashes, we can get all the way up. Do either one of these look more damaged than the other?
The one on the right looks more damaged. It's got a glaive mark on it.
All right. Well,
they are both dodging though, so a disadvantage on the attacks.
So just regular attacks. Well, I was going to say because
yep, pack tactics. Yep,
pack tactics. So just normal. All right. So the one that's in the middle then. So 1 attack, 2 attack, hit and a miss.
Hit and a miss.
And then reaction, Balto coordinated attack. Oh, no advantage on that. It should be just normal.
That's all right. Unfortunately, 11 will not do. The 25, however, did, and 8 points of slashing damage dealt. Thara, anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. That's going to bring us to the Balto is done. The White's got 1 left of being terrified. Kyra, what you up to?
Oh, thread and needles. Yeah, all I can see from here is this guy.
Uh-huh.
So I'm assuming he's also dodging, yeah?
He's trying to dodge?
Yeah, he sure is. Okay. Wily little bastard. I have to shoot past an Izzy and a part of a Malik and a Thara. So she's got, her tongue sticking out and one eye closed. And...
A 13, no, unfortunately not, despite the fantastic effort.
Damn. She'll just say damn and move forward a little more.
Darvin, how about it?
All right, so we're gonna get to there, and then that's the only one that I can see. So I'm also going to shoot fighter at it, but it's a little bit more holy and a lot more ignores cover. So, aha!
Does not like. Nuh-uh. Even with the dodging, still takes the hurts. 15 points of radiant damage dealt to it.
And then I'm good.
And then you're good. And that's going to bring up our first white. Our first white is going to look around. It is going to target Ismark.
Excellent.
It is going to swing two-handed longswordy at Ismark.
Ooh.
19's probably going to hit.
It will hit, yeah.
10 points of damage, and then it's going to follow up with a lifey drain.
I get to hit it first.
Oh, do you?
I do, because of Sentinel.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sentinel.
I was going to say, and the player in my campaign is using that too, and just got it.
Points.
Right.
Very nice.
And we're gonna... No, I can't afford to do that. But we're gonna move to here.
Okay. You move to there, and we're still going to have hit Ismark with that 18, I think, doing 8 points of necrotic damage to him. And can I see a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, please?
Nice.
Fine.
Ismark don't care.
Ismark don't care. And then Malik gets a real turn.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the glaive and bring out the big sword, and I'm gonna smack this guy in the face with it. Smack. 16?
16 to hit.
13 damage, and then another smack. Remarkably consistent.
13 more damage, and that is enough to reduce that white into little bits.
Excellent. And I will stay where I am.
Alrighty. don't you have the kill thing get to do another attack thing?
No.
No.
I
Okay.
don't. No.
Izzy.
It's just racist, you would assume that.
I mean, you're using
Okay.
a great sword.
Sorry, I
I
was
just
muted.
got it.
He is going to skid into here.
Uh-huh. Wow. Diving in.
Ismark gives a I was about to walk there face.
Too bad. Back.
Yes. Very smack. 19 points of smack.
17 more points of sneaky smack.
Yeah, it doesn't have that many more points of sneaky
Okay.
smack. And you
Yeah.
reduce yet another of the undead to ash. The crypts go quiet once more.
Just gonna say thank you real quick to Big Old Joe for the raid and the hope that we'll beat Strahd.
Yay!
Lots of friends. Thank you. Yay, out of turn order. Yay.
Yay! So you find yourself once again in the crypts. You stand next to a crypt. Some of you may have noticed in passing that this is the crypt of Burgermeister Meister Burger. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Kyra's gonna run up here and be like, what? No more apart. Please.
Malik looks at Kyra and says, "That was your plan."
Okay, look. Whatever just happened, that was not a plan. That was a mess what just happened.
That was your whole plan.
It
That
was
was
not.
your whole thing.
No, my plan hasn't even happened yet. No, my plan was not for us to get locked in coffins, Malik. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, of course it wasn't to do that, but it was to walk into the thing. It was our only option if we were going to do what you wanted to do.
I had no idea what that was going to do. Why would that be my plan? You're the one who walked into it. Because you were impatient and frustrated and angry at me for something. I'm not quite sure. But either
That was
way...
our only option. You were
Okay,
very
look.
insistent we had to stay down here to find where Strahd sleeps. But
No.
then when it came to putting your money where your mouth is, you were like, well, I'm not going to
Nope.
do it.
Nope.
So then I guess someone had to do it because
That is
Darvin
not
tried
true.
to get rid of it.
That
That didn't work. So that was the only way to attempt to enact your plan that you were very insistent that we try to enact.
Not true.
So we tried to enact it.
That is not true. None of that is true. I never said this was the only plan. I just said we need to get downstairs. There were
Is he
other
gonna
avenues.
pull out some ancient chicken leg from her armor somewhere and lean up against the wall and chew on it while you guys are just yelling
Yeah.
at each other?
I was gonna say Farah is just cleaning off her weapons and watching this and just being glad that she's not the one being yelled at for a change.
Look,
I tried to get you to do something else, and you were silent. So I did something. Standing around was never going to get us anywhere.
you gave me about 30 seconds IRL to deal with it before you and Izzy held hands into the thing that put us in stone coffins. None of this was my plan. The point is, whatever was done was done. What I'm saying is going forward, we need to be together, both, in planning and physically, or we will die. Do
Yeah,
you
so
not...
what-
Can we at least agree on that?
No, I do agree on that, but
Okay. Then we will make plans together. I promise you this, Malik. Deal?
deal.
Okay.
All right, let's go upstairs.
Oh, great. Before we go upstairs, I'm probably in the middle of that argument. I'm going to say, I'm moving my eye over these barrier things here.
And the eye goes in the coffin.
It's an
Does it?
eye.
Arcane eye.
Sure.
Oh, it goes... Oh, okay.
Not a creature.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just an invisible sensor. So I'm going to go ahead and move it through these portcullisi.
Portcullisi. Let's see here.
And I'll be like, okay, hold on. Best of both worlds. You may not have to go down there, but I can tell you what's behind door number 2.
Okay. Sure. Yes.
All right. So heavy portcullis stands in the way, but the eye slips through it. Black marble steps descend. Let me try that again. black marble steps descend to a dark tomb that has a vaulted ceiling 30 feet overhead.
Here's my-
Settled into the dirt of the floor is a shining black coffin of finely waxed wood. The coffin's fittings are of brilliant brass, and the lid is closed. South of the coffin are 3 gloomy alcoves. An iron lever protrudes from the north wall, east of the tomb's entrance.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna fly the eye all around A, that coffin, and B, into those alcoves.
Boop.
I was just kind of watching Darvin's face, like, what? What is it?
And I'm staring at the wall. I'm like, but I'll turn and I'll be like, dude, I'm looking through the other eye right now. Give me a second.
Your eye floats about. Dirt floor, coffin, 3 cubbies.
Okay. Anything particular about said cubbies or said coffin? Besides looking ridiculous.
I mean, it's a coffin in a crypt. What are you looking for here?
You said brass ledges and...
Sure. It's a coffin of finely waxed wood. It's black, just kind of shiny. Its fittings are brilliant brass, and the lid is closed.
Okay. Is there dust on it? Are there any signs that this room has been used?
How about an investigation?
Great. That's gonna work out well for me. Eventually. Oh, that might actually work out well for me. Nope.
The coffin does not look to have much in the way of dust on it. There are no footprints in the dirt. Your snooping around doesn't really turn up anything. But the coffin looks fairly new or well-maintained. But so did the coffins in the room you entered.
Okay.
Coffin upkeep, very important in Barovia.
So important.
Wow. So 1 coffin, all alone in a room, huh? Looking special, huh? Guarded really well. Best go upstairs.
Okay. Well, you clearly really want to get there. I might have a plan to get us in there.
Oh, yes.
What do you intend to do with it? Like, what's the plan once let's assume we can get in there, and it's Strahd's coffin, which it very well could be. What's the plan?
I don't know. Whatever is my plan. Burn it to the ground? I mean...
You're the one who was like, we need to have
I'm serious.
plans.
I'm being serious. My plan is probably to burn it as much.
I mean, does the coffin matter? I thought it was like the dirt that mattered.
That can burn too.
I mean, we're also packing like a bajillion vials of holy water. We could turn it into holy mud.
Yeah, there you go.
That's true.
And I could bury it with mold earth, so he can't get to the good dirt. Holy mud. We'll turn the whole thing into a mud pile.
Okay.
We have to get there first.
We do. Yeah. I'm
Do
gonna have a
those
plan for that.
are those fields visible?
Those fields are not visible, but Darvin outlined where the borders of them are using detect magic. And
Do we know?
like,
So do we know if
right
they go floor to ceiling? Yeah.
They do go floor to ceiling.
What's in this? What's this wall? What's this one say?
An excellent question, to which I'm going to have to scroll.
Turn back a bunch of pages. Go on.
Turn back a bunch of pages. Oh, that's right. That's the good old crypt of Growlmore Nibblenobs, Wizard Ordinaire.
And then what does this one say?
That one over there says, General Croval, Mad Dog Grizzlick, a leader of hounds and men.
All right, this wizard guy sounds less scary than the mad dog guy. Here's my plan. If I open this tomb, and assuming it's a normal tomb that I could just get to the back wall of, I could probably bang out this back wall right
You're gonna try to smash a hole through? I mean, that's
now.
probably
I mean,
I
it's
think it's
not
actually a pretty
the
good plan.
absolute worst.
Not
idea.
the worst idea. And we've seen you beat up a house
I mean-
from inside before. So,
I mean, depending on
Uh-huh.
if the fields extend to cover that gap or not.
That's
But
the
I mean-
question. I don't really have that.
Worst case scenario, you're in the basement again, and we fight one more white. Yeah.
at least we know where you
Yeah.
came out from. We'll go drop the rope and try again.
Yeah. See? Okay. All right. I'm gonna open this door.
Well, I say that did you guys explain that the what was going on, like where you guys were?
Oh,
Yes,
wait, did you
absolutely.
explain what happened with you either?
I mean, I was fighting monsters and trying to like not get overwhelmed by like 4 of them, 5
Ah.
of them.
Okay, so nothing important happened.
Strahd showed back up for like 5 seconds, and
Whoa.
that's-
Wait, hold off on the beating of the wall. Wait, what? Strahd showed up in the what now?
Well, yeah, no, I mean they were chasing me, and I holed up in the where we came in where the past that barrier field, and I was trying to like kind of hide and seek with them because like there were a bunch of them, and like I didn't want to run through these crypts all freaking day while you guys were doing whatever. So I tried to bottleneck them there, thinking I could take them one at a time as they came through. And while I was there, Strahd popped out of the ceiling, and he's like, "Hey, if you want to leave, I'll let you do that." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's great and all, but no thanks. I let's deal with this later because I kind of got monsters to fight right now." And he's like, "Well, if you disrespect my house, it's not going to get another chance." I'm like, "Okay, fine, whatever." And that was it. And he left.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, what was I
agree.
supposed to do? I wasn't going to fight him single-handedly.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm-
That's probably what I would have done.
Oh yeah, but you could have led with that and not.
Well, we've been a little busy since you guys got back. There were more monsters, and then now there's this, and like, I mean, nothing came of it. So,
Wait, he was just going to
Really?
let you go? Like, no issue at all?
well,
What-
I mean, sure, I'm sure he's probably whatever he can do to divide us up. I mean, wouldn't you if you were in his position? One less person to deal with, one less person to deal with,
Sure. Yeah.
or 2 in this case, I guess. And she pats him on the head.
Woof.
That was it. I mean, wasn't anything like, he was trying to play the good host and everything, and I didn't tell him to fuck off, so that was about as far as it went, really.
Yeah. Sounds like a great guy. Salt of the earth, that Strahd.
But we're
Yeah.
not doing that, right? Like, none of us are doing that, right?
I'm still here, aren't I?
That is true.
I'm not planning on it. No.
Go smash that wall.
Yeah, let's see if that works.
From the air, as you all make your decision, you hear pity.
Shut
Oh,
up.
can you
Hey.
not?
Hey, nice. Hey, nice of you to drop by. Not very talkative, huh?
Hmm.
All right.
Like it-
Well, let's open up this wizard's crypt.
Let's open up that wizard's crypt. You open the door. Lying on a marble slab in the center of the crypt is the corpse of a man with a long white beard. His skin clings tightly to his skull and bones, and he wears dusty red robes. Clutched to his chest is a wooden staff that has a brass knob on one end and a marble knob on the other.
Hey, Darvin, that weird eye thing, can it see bad stuff, like bad magic?
Nope.
All right, I just walk in. I don't
Okay.
touch the body or anything, but I just skirt around.
Sure. It's a
And,
slab. It fills up a portion of the room, but you can make your way around.
Sure, and then I pull out Shatter Spike and I expertly place it right in the corner there, and then I pull it back and I slam it through the wall.
Okay. Please make an attack roll on the wall.
Sure, I'd love to.
19 does hit the wall. It's an automatic crit. So you start dealing fairly significant damage to the wall.
Initial
It'll
2d10,
take-
initial 5. There you go.
It'll take a few more swings, but
Meanwhile, the
you
rest of us
feel-
are standing around leaning on shovels, drinking
Right.
coffee.
yeah.
I'll help mold earth some of the rubble away as he's digging it out.
Okay. So just hacking, slashing.
Mhm.
And over time, a hole is opened up big enough for someone to step through if they would like.
All right. I feel like it should be me because if I do get transported to a coffin, I'm the most likely to be able to get myself out.
Yeah, go nuts.
All right. I sheathe Shatter Spike and then I step out.
Okay. I am
Careful.
going to need
Oh boy.
a dexterity saving throw to
Okay. All right.
Between
yes.
the DC is a 10.
All right. Oh, Casey, why don't you make it a difficult challenge? All right.
Just saying.
We got this. Not a problem. There's no way I could fail this.
How could you possibly?
Doodly, doodly, doodly.
Wowzers!
I could fail this. It's literally impossible.
It is literally impossible.
So he tries to squeeze between and then just disappears.
Impossible.
So,
Malik?
not
Shit.
Malik.
Shouldn't it be a check, not a save?
Okay, wait. No, that's fair.
Or is it
Zero. Zero.
Yes. That does make it so much better.
I appreciate
Alright.
the test, but I wasn't going to change it.
So, Malik, you find yourself
the same?
once more within a coffin.
Cool.
A white finds itself standing
wasn't
right
that-
there.
Casey, I don't want to be that guy, but wasn't that the super spooky coffin with something trying to get out of?
That was a super spooky coffin with something trying to get out of it.
Oh, I see. We swap places. I
Did you seriously just figure that out?
I never put it together.
Like I wasn't down there,
just-
but I'm like, oh, that's what it is. They're just they're swapping
For
places.
some
with the
reason, I
whites.
assumed the whites were conjured from whole cloth.
No, that's what I was figuring. I'm like theoretically, there's a finite number of whites that will come out.
Theoretically,
I like to
that's
imagine there was
true.
an infinite number of whites.
I mean, well, that could be the case too.
I mean, theoretically.
There could be a second crypt somewhere else with
Right.
more whites.
Yeah, we just keep getting separated into different.
Like,
rooms.
oh well, crypt 1 is done. Now on to crypt 2.
All right. So, as the theoretical white appears and makes an initiative roll, could everyone else do the same,
For the
please?
love
Son of a
of-
bitch, why did I come up here?
There's only one of them. You guys. Ismark was so ready for this.
Oh, did I not
He's all about it.
tab her for that one?
And
It's
for
done.
reasons.
So 16 technically.
Oh.
Where do I now? Because I can't add her.
Hmm.
I've gotten so used to playing with the initiative tracker now. I'm like, why can't I add a turn?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the for? Hey Casey, you said "and for reasons," and then you just sort of trailed off. What's the?
Hey,
what's the-
did I? I was just,
Oh, I don't think there's
Here,
anything.
a few sheets.
Well, I'm
No,
glad I
nothing.
asked questions before things
Here.
started.
Nothing important.
I mean, nothing to be concerned about, I'm sure. So a thing's going to happen, and you guys don't really know what that thing is, but it did happen. Ismark. What you doing, Ismark?
Ismark, is going to. I guess he's going to go to here, and prepare to stab that white in the face if he gets close.
Fair enough. Ismark is preparing a stab. How about Thara?
Well, for some reason it didn't sort their initiatives.
Oh, did I? Hang on. Well,
You might have hit it after I was correcting things because I didn't
yeah,
add people into the
Alto.
order in the right thing. So, same situation. Gonna ride up and prepare to chompy chomp if it gets close.
Okay.
And same with her, preparing to slashy slash.
Slashy slash chompy chomp. And that's going to bring up Darvin.
We'll walk over to Izzy and I'll say, well, you better get the fucking rope, I guess. And up and down, and up and down.
And up.
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. White, DC, Dexterity Savings Throw. He makes it. Takes no damage. Evasive little fellow.
Yep, so that's 10. And... yeah, no, that's it.
Kyra.
Just gonna peek around the corner. Nope, 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 nope. And, yeah, still nope, 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 as she backs away.
Fair enough. That's going to bring up our Whiteley friend. who is going to look over the situation.
Yeah, yeah, but he is. Yeah.
Take 2 steps and fire with his longbow at Kyra. 7, probably not. Maybe a 16?
16 hits.
16 hits, 6 points of piercing damage from the White's longbow. And then, Malik, you're in a coffin.
I am.
You are. And you didn't get your crowbar ready, so you're still at that
All right.
strength check there.
All right. And heave ho. Nope.
Oh, no.
I got teleportation sickness.
Teleportation sickness.
That was the best of us.
I mean, that's a thing that happens to people, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Izzy.
I said it just now. It must be true.
For some reason, I could never get the thing to actually move my token, but she could get to here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Izzy goes sprinting along.
Buzz. running. And it was this, the one with the hole.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm going. Okay, so she's beelining it back that way.
Sounds good. And something happens.
Of course.
We all get hugs.
He's setting the table for dinner.
Get hugs. It's probably not hugs. Just so we're aware.
Drugs? Because that's what they said in school. Hugs, not drugs, right?
Hugs, not drugs. So,
if we're not getting one, we must get the other.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it goes.
Ismark.
Get him, Ismark.
Get him, Ismark.
Okay, that was it. Okay. All right, seeing that guy run away, he's going to run up here and stab that guy a couple times.
Okay.
Specifically 3 times. Stab.
Specifically 2 times.
13 damage.
13 damage is struck. Well struck, Izzy.
Thank you. It is I, Izzy, doing 13 damage.
2 Izzies. Balto. And Thar.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. To there.
Mm-hmm.
And Balto goes for a chomp.
Chomp.
Chomp 25.
Wow. Solid chomp.
10 and a DC 14 strength save.
Save.
Hey, there
prone.
we go. That's what I wanted to see. So that's going to be 2 attacks with advantage.
All right, he is prone. And hang on, let me catch up on the
sorry.
damage. That's all right. Those are 2 solid hits.
Ba-boom. And then reaction from Balto.
Mm-hmm.
Ba-boom.
Another hit. He can't get more prone, but he can take some damage.
He can take some damage.
And he do. He's looking a little rough at the moment. Darvin, how about you?
How about that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's not going to give me anything. 5, 10. And that won't give me anything either.
5, 10.
No, I can't do what I want to do. Damn.
Can I see any part of that guy over there?
Can you see? I mean, a little bit, sure.
A little bit's consistent enough.
Is he gonna have to dance? Dancing at disadvantage as he's on the ground, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He is not that good a dancer. 10 more points of damage, and that hurts. Anything else for you, Darvin?
No.
Kyra, how about it?
Yeah. So, just, in character in my head, Kyra is officially giving up this whole plan because it literally did the whole thing she was trying to have it not do. which is separate us. So she's going to, seeing that this is kind of taken care of, she's going to spend her time running, and get up to, here.
Sure.
And scream
Kyra.
something like, hold on.
You and Izzy have been rushing quite quickly along, and you arrive just in time to see the door to the crypt slam shut.
Oh boy.
At about the same time, the White stands, reaches out, and tries to grab hold of Thara in a grapple attack.
You can fuck right off with that.
Probably not. With a 5, you have acrobatics.
I can do it with athletic or acrobatics, yeah.
Your
That's
choice.
17.
Hex, no. You are not falling for that one. But he is standing once more. Malik, you're in a coffin.
I am in a coffin. All right. Here is Rentu with the coffin. And hey up!
Hey!
Hey!
Yay! Malik! You throw the coffin lid up into the air, and you realize you're probably not as strong as to make 5 other coffin lids fly up into the air and hover about.
But I
And
might be. But Casey, though, I might be.
5 whites rise from those same crypts and be standing there looking a little like they want to hurt the heck out of you.
Oh, that's disappointing. All right.
That's one way to put that.
Okay, so I got my movement. I got a
So hang on, let me bring some things in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not you. Hang on. Oh no, you're fine. Yeah, that's all. And we're gonna bring some other things in here. We're gonna use this. That's huge. Why would I ever use that? That was ridiculous.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's not a accurate representation. That's really a tombstone, is what that is.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But there are 5 of them. And there's one there. There's one there, and one there, and one there, and one there. So.
I still have the
Hey, what just happened? All right. So Malik,
So
you're in your tomb.
First,
Yeah. Aha.
standing up.
Aha.
So are these the two? The coffin? Those are coffin lids.
They are coffin lids floating in the air menacingly.
Okay, so specifically, they're floating menacingly.
They are floating menacingly.
That's bad. Okay, so I'm gonna stand up. I'm going to take. Oh, this is good. Gonna take a step back out of the coffin to here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to draw the glaive. And
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith myself, so that I don't die.
Okay. Bonus action Shield of Faith engaged. Izzy.
That's not good.
Gonna keep running.
Mhm.
The door slammed shut.
The door did.
Locked, obviously.
That door. It is. And unfortunately, as you get to it, a very quick inspection reveals it's not mechanically locked. It is magically locked. And your experience with such things tells you only brute force or magic could possibly open it.
She's a dwarf.
She is a dwarf.
She's just gonna
Get it?
She doesn't have hammers, but she's just gonna like find Are they stone doors?
Stone doors.
Like, I think
So
she
there's
just...
there's gaps underneath. You can get your fingers in there, but it's going to take a lot to pull them open. If only you had a crowbar.
Or a block and tackle.
Or a block and tackle.
Or a block and tackle.
And the appropriate time to set it up.
Well, she has a crowbar, I think.
Does she have a crowbar?
Yes, she does. She has a burglar's kit.
Burglar's kit, yeah.
Burglar's kit.
So, crowbar, and then going to... That gives her advantage, right?
That does give you advantage.
Just... What am I rolling? Athletics?
Strength check.
Strength check.
With advantage. Not enough! You get it wedged in the crack, you're like, "Grr," but it just doesn't budge. Izzy, that would be the action. I saw the movement. Anything else for you?
Nope, she's gonna just sit there and try to, like, wedge the thing further and try again when it comes around.
Malik.
Oh, so do I have a friend, or?
You do have a friend.
Oh! Hey, buddy.
Stepping out to look at you. Really? How ungracious.
Oh, excellent. Hey, I got a problem here. You mind helping me out with these guys, or?
And he laughs. And you realize that likely he's part of the problem rather than part of the solution.
Hey, come on, Casey. You don't judge a vampire by its fangs, okay? Like,
I
just
mean,
because he's Strahd doesn't mean he could be a nice guy.
It's very likely he's not that nice a guy. So we're going to add some people to the initiative turn order as the aggression kicks in here.
Oh, dear.
And boy, there's a lot of them.
Okay, so here's my current working plan. If I can kill Strahd in one round, I might be able to not die. Assuming he doesn't run away.
That's a good plan.
Thank you. I came up with it myself.
All right. Strahd seems content to watch on at the moment. However, one of the coffin lids surges forward and menaces you quite bluntly.
Okay. I do get to hit it when it comes into my range.
You certainly may try. You have glaive in hand, correct?
I have glaive in hand.
So it is back there at the moment.
Correct. 16?
A 16 will, I believe, hit.
That's your reaction to use that, correct?
It is.
I thought so.
Yeah. Don't have Tunnel Fighter, unfortunately.
16 does hit.
Okay.
Does that reduce its speed to 0?
It does.
That stops it there.
And okay.
But now it grows 10-foot long arms.
How much is 15 foot of movement? He gets it there. That's close. Yeah, I'm gonna move to there. I'm moving to there.
All right.
Question out of character. How far down was the hole?
40 feet.
Oh, that's quite a bit. Okay.
Yeah, which is a bummer because that means I can't just Misty Step out.
And that is going to bring up one of the whites who will step forward. He will strike at you with his longsword two-handed. No, he will then try and hit you with a grasp of life drain. 21?
Is it with
Shield of Faith?
Shield of Faith is 19 AC.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
3 points of necrotic damage, and may I see a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. Please reduce your permanent hit points by 3.
Oh, at least it was a low
Oh,
roll.
that's nothing new for you.
Yeah. You're going to have to try hard. It's only 3 reduction? Come on. I don't get out of bed for less than 10. Okay, so minus...
And that's going to bring us to Ismark. Ismark, what are you doing?
1 second. Okay. Ismark is going to stab that weight. It's right there.
Sure.
Stab. 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 He doesn't know that his best friend Malik is about to die.
He did not know, but he does know that a 22 hits. 5 points of piercing damage. It helps.
Oh, God. I hate my brain.
And that's going to bring up an activity. And that activity...
I love activities.
And that activity is Strahd walking forward along the wall to stand directly over Malik.
Hey, bud.
And that's going to bring up a white. And that white is going to rush forward.
He's just standing there menacingly.
And that white is going to try and hit Malik with a longsword. 15, probably not. And a life drain. 9, probably not.
Nope.
And that's going to bring up Thara.
Oh, boy. So the white that Ismark hit, is it looking pretty rough? I mean, we kind of
It is. It looks pretty bad.
Hardcore. Well, all right. We're gonna have Balto go first and try to drop him again if we can. Yeah, maybe.
Wow, Balto,
nice.
Well done.
Good. Yeah.
For 18 points and a strength save.
That drops.
Okay. Well, no need for the strength save. Chomp a chomp. I'll yell back. Do we have Malik yet?
No, the door closed.
Are you? No. Calculated risk. Calculated risk. Calculated risk. Probably won't matter. All right, so she taps Balto on the head and says, all right, buddy, let's see how this goes. And she wraps her arms tight around his neck to try to get as close to him as possible and has him charge forward into the field.
Okay. So,
That's
as
still
you
his turn.
enter
I haven't
the
gotten to mine
field,
yet. Yeah.
okay, as you enter the field, you both vanish.
Right. My question is whether or not we end up in the same coffin.
You do not end up in the same coffin.
Right.
So, you appear in a stone-confined area. You've been told what has happened before. You know that the lid could be lifted if you had enough effort.
Yeah, it's just unlikely for just me because I'm weak as shit. Do I hear sounds outside of the coffin?
You do not at the moment.
Oh, boy.
It is a big, big, heavy stone coffin. The good news is it's fairly obvious which ones you would be in because there aren't that many left unopened.
Well, that's what I was wondering.
But
all right. Well, Balto's already had his turn, but on mine, I'm going to burn my inspiration in an attempt to see if I can force this lid off.
Sure, with advantage, a strength check, please.
Yeah, this is highly unlikely, but let's see how it goes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Does it pop up?
You do. You pop up the lid. Malik, you see one more of the lids rise into the air menacingly, but this one drops to the side and a pair of fairly tiny little arms is supporting it. Thara has joined the fray, it seems.
Yeah, player 2 has joined the fight.
I think that might have been a mistake.
No, we're good. Hey, it's gonna be fine.
Totally fine.
I'm really shocked I got that open, honestly. How you doing?
Not great.
So
okay, so that counts as my action for the turn.
That is your action, yes.
I mean, I guess I'll climb out of the coffin for however much movement that costs me. All right. I'm going to. I guess I'll get across from this one to flank it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And that's about it.
You move in behind one of the whites. As you do so, Strahd is standing horizontally on the wall. He looks a little annoyed at your presence, and stirs himself enough to reach down and swipe a backhand towards Malik. Advantage granted by the rug on the other side.
Fucking bring it.
He brought the shit out of it.
You weren't supposed to actually, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't taunt him.
You weren't supposed to, really, though?
Is this a Lifetime movie? What the fuck, Malik?
You weren't really supposed to.
That's
43 damage?
That is.
My math. I'm fine.
You're fine. Totally fine. You being totally fine, another one of the whites comes into the fray. This one heading towards Thara, leaping atop the open casket to gain advantage on an attack against her. Long sword, two-handed, swinging. 19?
Nope. Oh, advantage. Yeah, that's
advantage, yes. He has you sandwiched.
Well, shit.
11 points of slashing damage, and he does follow up with that life-draining hand.
Motherfucker.
23. 7 points of necrotic damage and a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, please.
DC 13 con save?
Yes.
Probably not going to be great. Here we go. Or, okay, that works too.
Hey, that's just fine.
You actually have +2 to that because you're within 10 feet of me.
Oh, true. So, 18.
Also, I realized I forgot to roll a con save against the 43 damage to keep my shield of faith.
Okay, please roll a con save against 43
I could have
damage.
done it. It was DC 21, but I didn't get it.
Did not. So as the whites are striking and everything's sort of skimming about, Strahd just turns and walks up that small tunnel. He's now about 30 feet above you, straight up. And that's going to bring up another of those tombstones. This one squeezing in alongside the others to take a swing at Malik. Malik, an 11, probably not. Darvin, what you doing?
Fuck. This is really hard for me to do. Okay.
And I am assuming screaming is now happening, so Izzy's hearing and echoing back and forward, so you guys are fairly aware that bad things are happening.
All right, we're going to make the final step here, and then assuming by the level of Izzy not being through this door already, and probably hearing some muttering about magic, meta question, guys, should I upcast this dispel, or...
I mean...
Well, how much do you like Malik?
Yeah. I think the problem last time... Didn't you just, barely miss it last time or something? Or was it, a high DC?
I don't know, and I don't know what...
I mean, it might be worth it to...
Because I'm not sure if upcasting it is even going to help.
For what, like a dispel?
Uh-huh.
That does make it easier to break, right?
It's either auto or I have to check. There's no bonus.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, then,
okay.
If there's no bonus for upcasting, then it wouldn't allow you to upcast it, right?
Well, there is. It's just... Yeah, it's equal spell level.
Oh, it's just whether or not you exceed it or not.
Yes.
Okay,
Basically, he would have to guess the effect level of Strahd's influence on his castle.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I don't think I can really compete with him. So I will throw a Dispel Magic at it. I will burn the Session Advantage, or it's the Session Inspiration to get advantage.
DC is going to be a 15, please.
Damn it.
Hey.
18. Izzy, the door is now loose. However, you've got it held with the crowbar, so you're actually holding it shut right now. If someone could just come in and give it a little bonk, you're sure it would open. Darvin, anything else for you?
So it's not locked. It's just
It is no longer locked. It's just
crowbar
not open.
closed.
Yep.
Okay.
A little bit of effort and you could have that easily open.
Yeah, I mean, I don't... Nope.
Nope.
I am restrained by my movement speed. We're good.
You got it. That's going to bring up a flying lid, which we're going to say is going to come over here and try and womp on Thara.
Oh, fun.
Flying lid. Where'd you go? Ooh, pair of 21s. 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it comes over and gives you a little knock upside the head.
You said 7 points?
7 points of damage. Other flies over and crowds in on Thara as... Ooh, 24 for 9 more.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
And Kyra, what are you up to?
Fuck. Why is he in the tunnel? Yeah, I mean, I guess metagaming, I don't know that he's in there, so I will go...
I mean, you guys can be screaming back and forth. This is battle time, so...
Yeah.
I'm sure...
Yeah.
Malik's like, he's going!
Yep, that's how I sound.
Alright. Okay, I'll go with the plan until it's not, and then I'll look like a fucking idiot. So, I'm gonna move up here, look back at Darvin and give him a thumbs up or whatever. Free action, open the door.
Door opens.
And run in, look down.
Strahd is 10 feet in front of you.
Yeah, I go, ah!
And then?
Something to do with fire?
Yeah, like, she's totally caught off guard, so she's just gonna do what she knows how to do. And, fire in his face.
Alright, you fire in his face, but miss. And he just leans to the side as the firebolt goes past.
Hold on. I might want to do something else, but I'm not sure how this works in a tunnel.
Okay.
Because it technically... Oh, yeah, no. Damn. I can't bonfire, because bonfire has to have ground. Damn it. Who'd have thunk it?
Put it on his face.
His face looks like ground, right?
Like, the top of his head is a support area for hats. Make him a bonfire hat.
That seems a little mean.
Is that okay? Yeah?
No, I don't think that
not
flies.
gonna let me... Okay.
Anything else for you, Kyra?
I guess I'll just quicken another one. Like, she's just like, what? Get out of my way!
Ooh. That one's quite nice.
And then, I'm sorry that I didn't ask before. What, can we tell what time of day it is? I know we got in around 4 or 5 or so, right?
It is still daytime. You're probably, so if you got around 4 or 5, you spent an hour resting, you probably spent a total of 30 to 45 minutes cavorting about. So I would say you're probably around that 5 to 6 o'clock range.
Okay. Yeah, so she'll firebolt his face and be like, don't you have somewhere to be? It's getting dark outside. Malik, I can't see you. And,
he is displeased with being firebolted in the face. Extraordinarily displeased with being firebolted in the face. And just one moment.
Currently, it seems kind of safer down here, if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah, currently get your ass in division.
Okay. You can see the scorch appear and disappear almost instantly. That looked like he did not enjoy it, though.
Okay. Have I seen something like this happen before?
You have. You've seen similar effects. You can see his teeth grit as he seems to be maintaining concentration on something other than you. But he does hold his concentration.
Question. How high is the ceiling down in this crypt?
Ceiling in the crypt about 10 feet high.
Okay, thank you.
So, Kyra, I think that's it for you.
That is, as long as, I definitely yelled down for one of them to get into view of the fucking tunnel hole. And then stuck my tongue out at Strahd. And that's it. I can't move anymore. So,
safest thing to do in this situation.
Look back at
Malik.
Ezzy, sad.
Okay, I'm not sure what this is supposed to help, but why not? So I'm going to replace one of my attacks with a grapple attempt to try to grapple.
All right, you trying to grapple that fellow right there?
That's going to hurt real bad, though. That's going to hurt real bad. I don't got a lot of health.
Get into view when you can safely, before my next turn. I don't know how to communicate this to you.
This is my only chance.
Do not sacrifice yourself. There's lots of rugs from what I hear.
I've got one shot.
Just before I go again, come drop your body near the hole.
It's not gonna happen.
Just don't move further away, at least.
I cannot move further away. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to make it to there.
Can you just do the hokey pokey? Just stick your foot into the next square.
Sorry, you're also an option. If you can get your ass over there, somebody that's not this white guy.
All right, I'm gonna smack this guy.
Balto? Anybody? Bueller?
I'm gonna hit him.
He's still.
All right, so you're hitting him. You're hitting him.
Yeah, the tactical advantage from the polearm is gone, so we're moving to greatsword.
Greatsword, okay.
I'm hitting him in the face.
Hitting him in the face with greatsword. All right.
With advantage. 14.
With advantage. 14 is exactly the number
to
hit him. That is 16 points of damage.
Conservation of energy, and then second hit coming at you. 28.
28. That gives us a total of 29 points of damage. That looks like it hurt a lot, but it did not take him down. I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear that.
We're gonna burn us.
I was gonna say, weigh that option.
We're gonna smite. We're gonna smite at first level.
Okay.
First level smiting.
First level smiting.
Well, it's radiant too, so that should be extra against him being undead, right?
Yeah, plus an additional 2.
Oh, an extra 2
for 10 radiant damage.
He is slashed. He is burned, but he is still standing.
God damn it! I wasted it for nothing. Yeah, fuck, prick. Hopefully he attacks Thara. No offense, but then I can hit him for free then.
Oh, because of Sentinel. That's fair.
Yeah. All right, that's my turn.
Well, actually, no. Don't you have to be wielding a polearm for that?
No, that's polearm master. Different.
Right. Okay. No, Sentinel is just in your threat range then.
So, Izzy, Kyra skidded to a stop just ahead of you and fired straight down. In the illumination of the firebolt, you see Strahd walking up the wall towards you. He's on a bit of an odd angle as the tunnel isn't wide enough for him to stand entirely upright. But still.
Wait, so is he duck walking up the wall? Because that's a very amusing image to me.
I prefer to think he's more the way laid back kind of guy.
So he's limboing
up the wall?
Making his way up.
He's crotch first, coming up.
It's very threatening, very powerful.
But I don't know. She's really tempted to just jump down on top of him with the sunblade.
I mean, who wouldn't be?
Yeah, I think she's just gonna jump right in the hole, and just as she's falling, just sunblade down at him.
Okay. Now, as you say sunblade down, Currently, the Sunblade is on.
Yes.
Are you doing anything else? It has tricks. Are you engaging any of those tricks, or are you just stabbing like a crazy person?
Already takes. This is the lightest sunlight.
I think
It doesn't really, because like the tricks just make the brightness wider, but you're in a tunnel.
Right, but it might make it so that he has to be further away.
True. You could use an action.
Ew.
So no, she's just gonna leap onto him and stab. Currently,
this is like some Gandalf shit.
All right. So
falling and stabbing downways.
And stabbing. If you would please make your stab.
Let me make sure I'm.
A 19 is a hit.
Wait. Well,
No,
that doesn't count.
Yeah, it does not have the sneak attack. But
it's like the habit, like just click the thing. But
you do 19 points of damage, which is a fair bit.
Possibly, maybe both falling, but that's okay.
And possibly, maybe both falling. So 19 points of damage. There is a Constitution saving throw coming up here.
In the sunlight.
He is fine on that one. He is in sunlight. 1 second here. That is a saving throw, so he does not have disadvantage on that. So that does maintain. And alrighty. Now, as you are leaping down, do you wish to stop yourself by trying to hang on to the wall, or are you just willing to plummet past?
No, she was trying to just knock him off the wall and maybe land on top of him on the ground. Like she has the silvered short sword too. I don't know if that's a possible. Given the situation,
you can come down and try and just land into him. Sure. Let's see the silvered short sword, please. That is a wonkin' good hit. That is another 11 points of damage.
Is he holding her up, or did they both fall?
Right now, you are being held up by the fact that you have two blades buried in him. Yes. And you can see he is entirely displeased with this. And you hear a great crystalline crack, echo throughout the castle. And he goes from looking displeased to looking like you're about to become a meal. He is no longer at all happy with you. That second attack does force him to make a second Constitution saving throw. He passes.
Oh, come on,
fuck,
Strahd.
man!
You're killing me.
That is literally the plan. Izzy, at the moment, you just have two swords buried in Strahd as he stands on the wall of the tunnel. And that's going to bring us around to a white down below.
At least you didn't take falling damage.
You have not taken falling damage at the moment.
Yet.
That white
break her fall. Vampire
comes rushing forward, scrambling over its kin to reach the far side of Thara.
Can we not?
And strikes. Longsword, two-handed.
Nope.
17?
Oh, advantage
because of its friends.
Actually, just hits. God damn.
Just hits. 11 points of slashing damage. Follows up with the Lifey Drain.
So much for my valiant.
And a follow-up 22 for 7 necrotic.
7. And then
I see a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Oh, I watched it roll off the 17.
Oh, no. 7 points. Please reduce your maximum hit point by 7 as your life is drained away. You will get them back if you finish a rest. But in the meantime,
So
other bad things happen. One of the coffin lids tries to strike at Malik. Malik,
That's my name.
7.
Not even close.
And then Strahd sizzles and burns.
Nice. Some good shit.
In the sunlight of the blade, you can see his flesh boiling and burning around it. He going to take a little bit of damage here.
Good.
Actually, a lot of damage. So as he takes the damage,
Does he get
He will
another
try.
Constitution save?
pass a
that?
Constitution saving throw.
Come on, Strahd. I know you got it.
He's fine. So Strahdy boy, come on up here. Take your damage. You earned it. Now, he looks at you, and he's a little upset. And so, make sure. Yep. He grabs you and squeezes.
oh, it's a hug.
He has
Yeah.
disadvantage on this attack.
Hugs, not drugs.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
That's so good.
Okay. He holds you,
Tenderly.
and then he tries to bite you. Again, disadvantage. Does an 18 hit?
Can I parry? Can I like block because
You are
the sword?
grappled. Do you have Do you have a parry ability?
Yes.
Okay, what does the parry ability say?
Actually, no, it's not going to help this. Never
Okay.
mind.
So,
I am one. Like if it was my actual AC, which is one lower, well, I got confused. I get I can parry and bring it up one. Because if I do it now, it would just bring it to 18, and it still hit.
We're not.
you got it.
So
You are grappled, pulled in, bitten. You take 20 points of damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 11.
Okay.
And then he turns so that you're facing downward and lets go.
Still has her swords in him, technically.
They come out.
Hold on, let me. I'm mathing
Mhm.
my actual hit points currently.
So you didn't take damage from the first set. You only took 20, but then please reduce your maximum by 11 of those.
Okay.
And then as he lets go and you start to fall, we'll find out how poorly or well you land when your turn comes around. And that brings up another one of those floating tombstones, which just starts cruising along, heading towards Thar. Now, Malik, that will pass in and out of your safety zone.
You're goddamn right it will.
God, please smash that thing to bits.
I'm gonna try my hardest. Probably don't have advantage, so just greatsword.
Just a greatsword, that's a hit. 15 hit points is, but not enough.
Okay, let me. Okay, is there anywhere I can go? Not that would be helpful more than where I am currently. Oh, yeah, I mean, that does stop his movement, but that's it.
Oh, that
I
does stop
think-
his movement.
Mhm.
Oh, that's true. Would he have gotten all the way to me when he entered the threat range?
He
or-
would not. Let's see, would have been, we're going to say he's right there. He was
Oh,
crossing in front
that's
of his
helpful.
friend.
Yeah, there we go. All right, that's something.
Well done.
Buys me 5 seconds of life.
Something.
That's going to bring up another one of those whites. This one, that guy. This guy who's taken a heck of a beating from Malik, and then heard Malik go, no, hit her. Yeah, he's not falling for it. He does not have advantage, but he does have a big longsword. It's coming round.
Bring it. Yeah, you can't.
But the longsword was just a distraction. He throws that at you as he reaches out to grab your life.
No, you shouldn't have done that. That does it, though. All right.
DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
I shook. Didn't surprise me in the slightest.
Did not.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
I've confused myself.
What's that?
Because I could take half damage. That would not include the necrotic, right? Because just the 9 piercing.
What does your half damage do?
Evasion, where I could half
hit it real quick.
Okay,
Uncanny dodge? Is that what we're talking about?
No. So if effect allows you to take it, hits you with attack, you can use your reaction to half the attack's damage against me.
That's part of the attack's damage? I'll say, yeah, you have it.
Yeah, I mean, because they're not a separate attack.
Yeah, so. You're just like, you're squirming. He's like, I'm going to bite your beard. Ugh!
Okay, so the thing is, it's like, I take the 11 permanent...
So we kind of have it. So you take 4 piercing and 5 necrotic.
And then
you drop your max by 5. Okay. So yes, thank you for remembering that. That is very important.
Because like it's not that I forgot it. It was just like I was trying to math, and then I got confused about necrotic because it's weird.
Part of the attack. You're good. So as that happens, Strahd continues walking up the wall, and now stands next to Kyra and Izzy.
Kill him!
Well, is Izzy falling?
No, it's Cannon. You're up next to me.
Izzy's plummeting. Sorry, Izzy's plummeting. Excuse me. Izzy's on the way down the hall, so she's falling down that way.
Please don't leave me. No.
Leaving Kyra up there.
Fuck you.
At the same time, Kyra, the door slams behind you. Ismark, what you doing, buddy?
It's just having these 2 lights down here. He needs to help everyone else. If he dashes, he'll take 1 attack of opportunity. They won't be able to hit him again.
I was gonna say better 1 attack than a buttload. Theoretically 4, yeah.
Yeah, he's dashing.
Okay. As he attempts to run away, it reaches out and tries to grab him. A grapple attack.
Bring it.
How about a 20?
Oh my god.
Okay, alright. Well. Not even a problem! Ismark doesn't give a shit! You bring that shit at him? It's weak!
Oh my god!
Didn't give a fuck.
Ismark is now the honey badger.
Double 20s.
Wow, that's a lot of rolls right there. So,
here.
Ismark tears along. He knows shit's going down. And then I think a white's going to happen next. And that white's going to take a swing at Malik. No advantage on the attack. But it's a big attack. Longsword, 2-handed, followed up by the life drain.
Just barely enough.
I don't think the life drain's going to do it, though.
Life drain's not going to do it.
5 points of slashing damage, and Thara in a sea.
Oh, yeah, I'm in a bad situation here. So before that happens, Balto's turn first here.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try to, I don't know, shove that lid off, kick it off, something.
Didn't mean to ping that. Ignore me.
So that's what is it, a strength check, strength save?
Balto, strength check.
Strength check. He's got inspiration. May as well burn that too.
Sure.
No, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, 15's enough?
15's the number.
Okay, nice.
I mean, he digs his way out of there, but the nose and then the body follows.
Is that one on the lid? Or is it just kind of in that spot in between?
It's basically on the lid, so as the lid starts to shift, it just sort of lobes.
Okay. He's gonna hop out. Let's see. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a bad scene all around. Well, that was his action.
Mm-hmm.
He'll at least be okay for like a turn or two. So yeah, I guess no moves at the moment. So, oh god, I have a plan, but it's not going to work in one turn, and I worry that Malik won't survive until I get around again. Just drinking a potion is an action, not a bonus action.
Drinking a potion is an action.
So I can't disengage. Because I don't have. God, I wish for like a dip of rogue at this point. So you can dash this bonus action. Because if I bail, I've got 5 opportunity attacks coming at me. But if I disengage, I don't take any opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn. Fuck. The problem is if I stay here, I'm going to be ruined in a turn. I gotta hope things survive enough for this to work for me. So I'm going to, as my action, disengage.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Well, I'm sorry, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Bonus action dash.
Okay.
Because I've got that for fleet of foot from my ranger. So
and
5.
halfling is what lets you move through opponents' square.
Yep, I've got that with that's halfling nimbleness. I can move through squares of things a size larger than me.
Got it.
I assume the tombstones are considered
medium. Yep.
Medium, yeah. Actually, hold on. Okay, so I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. Good enough. All the way back in the corner, and I'm fumbling in my pack to pull out that I had. Yeah, that's a full action. In my pack, I got this from one of the kobolds back in the Sunless Citadel, a potion of spider climb.
Ooh. Okie doke.
I am going to be digging that out of my pack and telling Malik to just hold on a second. I got this. If you can hang in for just a minute.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Sounds good. So as that happens, Strahd takes a swing at Kyra.
Ooh, that probably doesn't hit though.
You know,
Yeah, 27.
Get those weak numbers out of here.
I think the 27 might hit.
yeah, I think maybe it might.
21 points of damage, 16 of which are necrotic. But that's fine. Wait. Yeah, that seems right. Thara, Balto, and then the whites start surging. This one sees the wolf emerge, rushes over. Longsword. 17 on Balto?
17 is exactly what it needs.
All right, it's then going to follow up with the life-draining hand. Heck no.
Yeah, that's it. So 7 points of slashing.
7 points of slashing. That's going to bring up one of the tombstones, which is going to go after Malik. Malik. 11, probably not.
Even close.
Darvin. That damn door is shut again. What you doing?
I still have no idea. Like, every turn, things have been changing, and I just ain't got shit.
That's why this would be so interesting to play in person, because there's just so much going on.
Takes a lot of tokens.
When Izzy had her crowbar wedged under the door, like,
Mhm.
was that the extent of the room? Was literally a crowbar's worth of wedge room?
Pretty much a crowbar's worth of wedge room. I mean, you could get your fingers under it, but
Not good for sight.
Okay. Probably not.
Yeah.
Don't you still have your eyeball?
Yeah, it's up north. Because I was planning on moving into the northern room with it. And
Look
then
around
we,
up there.
split the party. Sigh. And I can't fucking burn another spell on this door. Alright, well, I'm definitely moving 30 feet. I will... Fuck. Dude, I mean, I guess I'll throw a sacred flame at the door and see if it does anything.
Okay. You throw a sacred flame at the door. It does not seem to have an effect.
Okay.
It is not a creature. Though you have proven that Castle Ravenloft itself is not considered a living being.
Yay! And then I'll pop a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
At range 60 feet. I will pop it at the door.
Okay.
And that's literally all I can do.
Sounds good. That's going to bring up some rugs. And those rugs are really tombstones. And those tombstones swing around. Balto getting some unwanted attention. This one with advantage.
Yep.
19 for 10.
Yep.
Rug. Where you at, Rug? This one can't get all the way over to Thar, and they just seem to want to go after the closest thing. Balto again. Standard attack. 15?
Nope.
Kyra, just as you're about to do something, Strahd reaches out and tries to smack you once more.
That's rude.
Probably does.
Nah, that's a miss.
You asshole.
And then it is your turn.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. Kyra is going to just give him the dirtiest fucking look and say, "What time is it, Strahd?" and jump down the hole.
It's a fucking bold strategy, Cotton.
As you jump down is this a disengaging jump, or are you just jumping?
Wait, you know what? Before I jump, I'm sorry. I'm confused as to where Izzy is. Is she on the ground? Right?
She's falling.
He has let her go, and she has started to fall. It hasn't come around to her turn yet. So
if I
roughly
just
where they were. So
if
like 10 feet down, I think.
But if
That's
I go down the
roughly where he
hole,
was.
am I pushed? Like, am I falling? That's what I'm hoping to do. Is complete the fall for both of us.
Yes, you would both start falling unless Izzy stopped on the way down.
I'm not sure that's possible.
Okay, wait, I'm confused. Will I be down there or not on my turn?
You can get down there on your turn if you choose to.
Yes, that is what I would like to do.
You can shoot past Izzy if Izzy's trying to slow herself down.
Yes, I'll grease up my back and squeegee down past Izzy.
So you go to jump, and out of like the 30 to 40 variations of tactics Strahd was anticipating, this was not one of them. So he looks a little dumbfounded, but he still just reaches out to try and smack you once more.
Okay, so I'm not sure how much this matters, but like if the sunlight is 15 and she's 10 feet down, so there's still some sunlight where he is currently. Oh yeah, that's how measurement.
He can walk up walls, so he would get out of it. So
You didn't say he did.
I didn't say he did. I assumed he did. So he is going to make his attack. I will give you the disadvantage on this one because Kyra's jumping in and he has to look down. So I'll give you that one. I'll give you the disadvantage on it because he's got to look towards his.
To be fair, it wouldn't have mattered in the last attack anyway.
Yeah, that's all right. So let's go here. Kyra.
Didn't matter on this one either.
Didn't help. 18 points as he spikes you down the hole, and you go shooting downwards. Izzy, are you trying to slow yourself, or are you trying to descend?
She was trying to. Well, I was debating on whether or not to just.
It's just a matter of whether Kyra shoots past you, or
hold
you
on,
both
hold on.
go down.
Because things are changing for me too now.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to, like, being hurt by Strahd while falling down, she will not try and fall. She will try and grab herself right before falling. Like, just before. So her head can maybe, or her hair peeks out, hopefully just the top of her. Okay.
So, Strahd spikes
the
you
bottom
down.
Of the shaft.
You start shooting downwards. I need a strength, a strength DC 10, effectively climbing to stop yourself.
I was like, try to grab Izzy because she's trying to slow down. It's gonna make things hard for everybody, but she's there.
So DC 10 strength. Check.
Okay, so I am trying to stop myself at the bottom with my head peeking out but not falling. I'm just being super clear about...
Gotcha. I got you where you're going for.
Cool. A very uncomfortable position. I am going to super blow that inspiration.
Okay. Descent achieved. So you start your way down. You're like, I'm gonna do it. Ha! Arms out. You lose a little bit of palm skin. You lose a little bit of leather off your shoes, but you do bring yourself to a halt successfully, just able to peek out the bottom. And then what?
And I'm gonna, like, turn my head and turn it the other way and be like, holy shit, guys. And then I'm gonna twin polymorph and turn Malik and Thara into T-Rexes.
Sure, why wouldn't you?
Sure. Okay, that happens.
Sure.
Twin polymorph T-Rexes.
That's not what I was expecting, but okay.
Hey, it's not your hit points anymore. It's Rexy's.
Sure. Okay.
I was playing Piranha.
So let's go ahead and bring a little of that over here.
Not exactly what I was always planning to do, but this will work, I suppose.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and open this up here. We're going to hit the little edit button. We're going to give that to people. Okay, so you guys should both be able to control Tyrannosauruses.
Mm-hmm. Would help if I could see it.
Tyrannosaurus is big, so you each get one.
Some might say huge.
And some might say huge. Give me a second. Let me just... Suddenly, there's more space
Eat
needed.
the things. You could also just delete them all, Casey, if that makes it easier for you.
I mean, you could. You
just
could.
trying to make things easier on you.
Okay, so
That's what me and my 4 hit points are saying.
Is that what your 4 hit points are saying? 4 hit points, huh? Wow, that's not a lot of hit
Strahd's up
points.
there, guys. He's right there. Right up there.
That is not a lot of hit points at all. You guys do have access to the Tyrannosaurus at this point. Yeah. Kyra, you have stopped yourself. Malik the Tyrannosaurus, I believe it's your turn.
Okay, sure. I guess we're gonna go full Cretaceous on these guys. I assume that's on the T-Rex list. I don't actually know.
Sure.
I don't know. Okay. So let's start fucking some dudes up. I'm gonna go for the whites first.
Okay.
Especially the ones over here by Balto. So I'm gonna start fucking up that guy.
Okay. You do have advantage due to Balto.
Cool. Excellent. So first things first, bite.
21 is going to hit. 19 points of piercing damage is a significant chunk of his life.
You are correct, Sean, that they were Cretaceous.
Oh, look at that.
See that?
Remember that.
Do a little quick research there.
Appreciate it.
And it is grappled, so you have a white in your mouth.
Cool. And then I'm going to swing around the tail and smack this guy.
Smack that guy. 15 is going to hit anyway. 28 is the magic number. He disintegrates.
Oh, is that exactly...
That was exactly what you needed.
Oh, cool.
That was exactly... No wasted effort again.
And then I'm just going to drag this guy. I'm going to drag him over... I want him over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let go of him because he's... Oh, no, I don't want him to move. He's staying over there. I'm keeping a hold of him.
Okay, right there. Okay. Lining them up. That's going to bring up Izzy. Now, Izzy, you've been tumbling down that shaft. So at the same time that Thar is sort of like, doing the, Kyra's doing the lean back, speed accelerate, catch up with your falling friend, give him the parachute. Izzy, I need to ask you for a strength DC 10 check, or you're going to hit a Tyrannosaurus at high speed. Yes, so you are able to control the fall.
Like, initially she was gonna just sort of try to, just fall and land on the white that was down here with the sword and stab, but now there's a Kyra in the way, so it's just kind of like a flail, nope, and just skids along the walls.
I mean, Kyra, Tyrannosaurus, there's a lot of stuff going on down there all of a sudden.
So they're kind of still in the tube?
You're in the tube at the moment. You could certainly get yourself out. It'd take a little bit of wrangling, and probably the only place you could end up landing would be down here, because there's that Tyrannosaurus dancing around in the way.
She'll just...
Or over here. Either one.
Think she'll just kind of land on Malik's butt and run down the tail to this place.
Certainly.
And... This is the guy in his mouth, right?
That is the guy in his mouth.
So she will... And this is a tombstone, and this is a... Okay, so she's gonna go with the squishier guy first.
Squishier guy first. 16 is gonna hit. 24 points of damage is a significant chunk.
Malik is next to me, right? Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Tyrannosaurus drooling all over him. 9 is another big hurt. Still somewhat there. Not all the way dead. Oh, and now he's not. He is Gonzville.
No, this guy.
Oh.
Because this guy was in Malik's mouth.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm. Or did...
Oh, you weren't attacking the one in Malik's mouth? I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Unless that's possible. I wasn't sure if I would stab.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
So, it's not wiggling anymore.
It's not. It's done with the wiggles. No more wiggles.
So, it is now dead.
Now the Gons. Alright, and we're going to clean up one or two things here. And Izzy, that was attack. That was a bonus attack. You did your movement. You did awesome things. And now the whites are kind of pissed. This one that was paying attention to the dog turns and pays attention to the person with the sunny sword and strikes out. Standard attack, long sword, two-handed. It is he. 12, probably not. Life
Nope.
drain.
That will hit.
That will not hit.
Not hit.
They seem to be having a great deal of trouble with the sunlight you are casting.
Okay.
This big old rug.
So it ended his turn.
It ended his
within
turn.
Within 5 feet of me.
Sure
So boink, boink, boink. Can't hurt me. Go away.
Fair enough. She scampers, and at that, the rug tries to. Why is the Tyrannosaurus got a halo on him? Oh.
There's something you can't do.
Tyrannosaurus for Malik. Object attack. 18 on the Tyrannosaurus for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Kyra.
What?
Hi.
No.
Gazing down at you.
I'm far
from
away. Go away.
Approximately 40 feet up.
It's my ass pointed at him. Go away. Maybe not.
What?
I'm trying to figure out, like, how I'm contorted in here. Is it, like, can I only point one way?
No, you can point. It's a good 5-foot tunnel, so you can turn yourself around as you need to. You could kind of crouch, like you lean one shoulder, one leg.
Yeah, then I'm definitely, like, trying to twist myself around and be like, what's going on down there? What's going on up there? Okay. Sorry, just clarifying.
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right.
Hi, Strahd.
Hi. So he gestures towards you, and a brilliant blue beam strikes down at you. I don't know that the 12's going to hit.
Oh, it didn't give me the option to, well...
Were you? It's a reaction, so you would know it's a miss. So I'm not going to make you waste that one.
I thought it would give me the option to, like, what level. I didn't expect it to just go zoop. Sorry.
Yeah, it should have also asked what level. But, so, that ray of frost just whips right past you. He looks a little grumpy at that.
I'm made of fire, you idiot. Also, something about the time again, sir. Go away. It's getting late, past your bedtime. Bye-bye.
And then a rug, or a tombstone, could go either way, tries to beat up a Tyrannosaurus. 17 on the Malik Tyrannosaurus.
That'll hit.
12 points of damage. And Ismark. What are you doing?
The man, the myth, the legend. He can't... Damn it, Ismark. You're fucking killing me, dude. So he get to there and glare at the door very angrily.
As he runs past me, I'll be like, it'll be open next turn. Just be ready.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to whisper that next to him as he runs past.
Alright. I don't know that there's much you can do with that information, unfortunately. Because he
have that big old crossbow?
He does. He's really not good with it, though. He's, like, really not good with it, though. Like, I don't think a +3 to hit is worth preparing an attack action on Strahd for. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna prepare a crossbow to hit that guy. To hit an enemy on the other side, whoever that might be.
Whoever that might be, blah, blah, blah. So, as Kyra is shouting up about being fire, well, fire does cast a shadow. And Kyra, could I have a DC 17 Charisma saving throw?
Okay, come on, charisma save. You should be good for this.
He should be good. Yeah, that's fair.
What kind of effect is this?
It's a bad effect.
Those are my least favorite.
DC 17 charisma saving throw. It's Strahd doing Strahd stuff. I'm not sure what
I have
qualification
racial
you're looking
advantage
for.
for certain
It is not
checks.
a charm. It is not a charm
Okay.
or a sleep. Oh, you're fine. Totally fine.
What is that supposed to be a joke? I don't understand. Shadows. Are you jealous because you don't have a shadow? I don't understand.
Hockey. So, below, the whites continue their onslaught. This one attacking Tyrannosaurus Malik with advantage. Long sword, two-handed. 18 on Tyrannosaurus Malik.
That'll do it.
Followed up with a life drain. 14?
Nah.
14?
Oh, advantage. Oh, rip. Sure, yeah.
5 necrotic. Please reduce your maximum health points for a Tyrannosaurus by 5, as if that
Okay,
matters
will
at
do.
all. Thara, Tyrannosaurus, what are you doing?
Thara tries to. When this happens, she's basically like, "What the fuck?" But it just comes out. And she goes. But seeing this happen, like, I mean, obviously watching Malik turn into one, and like, this is. We're gonna take advantage of this while it lasts.
Bigger
So-
than she's ever been before.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Have the ones in between us been attacked at all?
No, they look
Okay.
fine.
All right, so 2 attacks, 1 bite, 1 tail. Can't do both against the same. So we're gonna tail on the that guy right there.
Okay.
And then-
Advantage you have?
Yeah, it's true because we are.
Dual Tyrannosauruses.
I think that's probably a hit either way.
That is a solid hit. Good chunk of damage dealt
It's still
to the tombstone, but it is still intact.
And a chomp on the white.
All right. Advantage on the attack as well. Whoa.
Hey,
Hey!
natural 30.
You just swallowed it.
Glort. Oh no. Oh, what happens when I turn back?
We actually had a discussion about this in my real life game the other day. What
Yeah.
happens if you eat something and then you shape shift larger or smaller?
Yeah.
It's
So hold on. So, that
troubling
was-
implications.
We'll find out, won't we?
so my move is 50. So I was. Let's see. Because I was. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Like to there, move down. 25, and I guess that's that. Balto, meanwhile,
Mm-hmm.
is are any of the ones around him have been hurt or hit at all?
Not really, no.
Okay, he's gonna try to drop that white, I guess,
Okay.
if we can. Oh, actually, hold on. Coordinated attack.
Oh, yeah.
Because he could see her make an attack, technically.
I mean, who can't?
Yep. If your companion can see, when you use your attack action, it can use its reaction to make a melee. So before he takes his turn, he'll use his reaction to bite the white.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have pack attack with this because I don't have somebody adjacent. So that's a miss anyway.
That is a miss. Sorry.
So then just his regular turn comes up, and yeah, so let's be a regular attack there too. Hey,
Hey, that is a solid hit. It's going to be 8 points of damage. That's still a standing upright white.
that's a start though.
It is a start.
All right.
That's Thara. That's Balto. That brings us to some tombstones. This one got a tail whip. It's going to try and attack. It's going to use the advantage against
Yeah,
Malik.
go for it, buddy.
Malik, the Tyrannosaurus. Come on back here, cheat. 11 points of
Oh,
crushing
man.
damage against the enormity of this Tyrannosaurus. Darvin, what are you doing?
Okay. I puff and I huff. When I get to the door,
Mm-hmm.
I say, are you going to open up the door, or am I going to have to come in there?
You get no response.
Gonna give you 5 seconds to open that door, young man.
I was really hoping he'd fall for that shit. And then I make this part of the wall into a fucking door.
Okay. That part of the wall is now a fucking door.
And it's going to be open, and then I'm going to move my spiritual weapon in and smack him. As I open the door, I'm going to say, very much in the vein of Malik, although I don't think he can say it right now because he's a T-Rex, here's Darvin. And then
A singular T-Rex tear goes down.
So yes, may I see that spiritual weapon attack, and may I also see the triggered crossbow attack mark?
All right.
No, but a yes. Not on the crossbow, but yes on the spiritual weapon. 6 points of force damage struck. Strahd is forced to make a Constitution saving throw. He's just fine.
Bro, where's your nat ones? Come on.
But he does take a bit of damage. All right. Darvin, anything else for you?
No.
Okay. Strahd gets right up in your face. Down below, a rug that looks a lot like a coffin tries to kill Balto.
It's always something.
19 for 8.
Yep.
And then Strahd brings around a big old backhand for Darvin. 13, Darvin?
No, 13 won't do it.
Down below, another rug.
Can't even hit an old man. What are you doing?
Some weak shit right there.
Wow, smack talk. This rug is going to continue its assault on Tyrannosaurus Malik. I feel they're just not going to be able to wear through you guys, though. Especially not
with
they
those
don't do
weak
any
ass
damage.
moves.
Kyra, what you doing?
If you could kill Strahd, that'd be great.
Yeah, we're working on it, T-Rex.
Okay. Excellent.
I speak T-Rex, I guess.
Right, everyone does.
Can I see Strahd from here?
I mean, you can see a glimpse of him.
Give me a second here while I check verbiage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I can see his stupid boot or something, I'll try and firebolt. I mean, it's a long shot, but I'm kind of stuck in a tunnel, so.
That's not a bad long shot. That's a 20-point of damage long shot.
Eat it.
And a very upset Strahd long shot. Kyra, any other activity?
Just furiously turning my head like I'm watching a tennis match. That's it.
Malik, the Tyrannosaurus.
All
What you
right.
doing?
We're gonna grab that guy.
Grab that white.
We're gonna bite him.
Okay.
18 probably hits.
Does hit.
Is he dead?
36 points of damage. You're going after the white or the
white.
The white. It is not dead.
Is not dead. Okay. Then I'm going to just drag him to like here, so he can't attack Volto anymore.
Okay.
That's very considerate of you.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna use my advantage to smack that one with that rug with my tail.
Tail whip.
Tail whip.
21 is a hit, surprisingly. Not enough to kill him, though.
What do you mean, surprisingly?
Not enough to kill it, though. Anything else, Tyrannosaurus Malik?
No, I think that's... Yeah. Can't cast any spells.
Izzy.
He's gonna bounce around to here. Go for the white. Come on, sheet. There we go.
I do not understand why you just did that thing.
What thing?
Where did you just move to?
Around this... It doesn't matter which direction, but she's going to here.
Is there a reason you don't want to have advantage on the white?
Wouldn't I being next to Malik?
No,
I'll
for flanking. Yeah.
I'm still thinking this is open.
Yeah, no, gotcha. All right. I see. Yes, no, he fills that area. Got it.
So,
Now you can really, really, really hit it. You have advantage, so you can roll it again in case you want to try for the crit, but that is hit. Not enough to kill it, though. Sneaky if you want.
Sneaky is...
That will do it. And down it goes.
And then... Continue and go for that with my offhand. Bonk.
That is a solid offhand. Damage dealt. It is still floating there, menacingly, though. Is there anything else?
Nope.
Right. That's going to bring up our rugs of smacking on Tyrannosaurus against Tyrannosaurus Malik. No advantage. 11, no.
No.
That's going to bring up Strahd. Strahd does not like you people. He reaches out and tries to smack Darvin once more. Standard attack. 14, Darvin?
Maybe he just doesn't like old people. Like,
is he softly caressing you? What's going on?
It's
he and Madam Eva have more in common than I thought.
Perhaps. And with that, he just tries to swing at you once more. How about a 27?
Yeah, no, that'll do.
For 29 points of damage, 20 of which are necrotic. Strahd remains in the doorway. Down below, another of his animated objects attacks Tyrannosaurus Malik. 16, Tyrannosaurus Malik?
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and Ismark. Strahd is right there.
We're gonna stab him. There you go here. We're gonna stab him. I believe in you, Ismark. You don't have any magic weapons, but I believe in you. Stab, stab, stab. 2 hits, maybe?
2 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 12 total damage.
See that? That's damage.
And Strahd dies instantly.
Strahd does not die
Oh.
instantly.
Okay.
Strahd just tries to pick up Darvin and hit Isaac with him.
Isaac? Oh, he's gonna go a long way to get
Ismark,
Isaac.
sorry, Ismark.
Oh, okay.
So, Darvin, the attack's coming at you, but he's trying to smack you around a bit. Darvin, does a 22 get you? I think it might.
Yeah, 22's good.
On the upside, it was just the 22, so only 22 points of damage.
Look at that symmetry.
And that's going to bring us down to Thara.
Quick question.
Oh, hang on, not Thara. Sorry. Nothing noticeable happens, and then down to Thara.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Sorry. First, did Kyra's firebolt land?
Yes.
Did he, like, instantaneously regenerate from said firebolt?
No, he's looking slightly hurt.
We got him on the ropes!
However, his
Yeah, wait,
concentration
this is
remains unbroken. Oh, hang on, that was 2 hits. Excuse me, 2 hits. His concentration still remains unbroken.
God, fucking asshole.
You had one job, Ismark.
And Thara.
He's trying so hard.
Well, we're gonna do Balto first on this. He's going to chomp at the one between him and Tyrannosaurus Malik.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I should have advantage on that. So let's roll that again. No, it doesn't matter.
No, neither.
That's fine. So over to me. Gonna tail smash this guy.
Okay. Tail smash, very good. 18 points of damage will do it.
And then chomp the white down below.
Chomp the white down below. That looks like a good roll. Oh, no!
Oh, does my halfling luck count?
Your halfling luck does count, but...
All right.
I mean, it's kind of the re-roll. We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. So let's see here. That would be... Wow, you just do tremendous amounts of damage. 41 points
it's
of
rolling
damage.
so many fucking dice. It's 40, 12 plus 7.
So, that did work. However, the white in your mouth is still kicking.
Okay. We'll chew
Balto
on him
did
more
get
of
to
it.
see you making
Yeah,
attack.
Balto will now take his reaction to do that on the same one again.
You got it.
Oh, should be with advantage, but I think it's
With
16
advantage?
hits.
16 hits, yep. Roll your
But
damage
we'll-
just in case
yeah.
you crit.
Just in case of crit. Nope, no
Nope.
crit.
But damage, please.
12 points.
That's enough.
All right.
All right.
So that one's up in my chomper.
All right, now.
We're going to take a step closer to these ones over here. And that's it.
As you all can hear the Tyrannosaurus roaring down below, Darvin.
I try to high five Malik, but can't reach with our tiny little arms.
Darvin, Strahd walks backwards through the wall away from you and Ismark, and then continues on, moving away.
Yeah, that's right, you run!
What a fucking bitch.
Darvin, you chasing after him?
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Do it. Do it. Do it. You
Like,
want.
there's just
Do it.
it's just
Do it.
a
Do it. You want.
terrible idea.
You'll have Ismark backing you up.
I mean, what could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Yeah, fuck that. No. My action, I'm going to set I'm gonna set up rope and get it going down.
Okay.
And then just as a backup, I'm going to bonus action a sanctuary.
Okay. Those things do happen. Tombstones continue to assault Balto. Balto. Totally
No,
fine.
We're good.
They weren't even really trying.
Why did you go right there, Casey?
What's that?
Why do you go right there?
Why did he go right there?
Yeah, why do you go right there?
Why? I don't know why they're going right there. Could be for any reason.
Casey, I don't think it's for any reason.
Might be. Kyra.
Everybody's still split. And I'm just stuck in a fucking tunnel. There's a rope down now, right?
There is a rope down. You would have advantage on your strength check if you choose to move.
Yeah. She'll just like yell down the hole like, you guys all right? You're all right down there, right? Just
We got this.
Oh, okay, cool. Just give me 2 roars when you're ready when you're done eating. And she'll just start climbing up.
All right, strength check at advantage. 10's the DC. You start making your way up.
I got nothing to do when I get up there. I'll just dash.
All right, you dash your way up. You're right at the lip, as you were not quite all the way down. So you can move yourself back up there. And Malik the Tyrannosaurus, what are you doing? And you see Darvin through his conveniently created door.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna start hitting these guys to the south of me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bite the guy on the right. Munch.
Yes, you do, and that is enough to crunch it.
And then I tail whack that one. Smack.
You do! That is not enough to crunch it, though.
Bummer.
It still floats a little sullenly in the air.
That is my whole turn.
Izzy.
Okay. To their. This guy.
Aha. Wow. That is a hit, as one might imagine. That's not enough to kill it, though.
All of that?
Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that first part. Yeah, that'll do it. Yes. Very destroy. Izzy,
And
anything else for you?
She'll blink down to here. And that's it.
Okie dokie. And that's going to bring us to Strahd. And I think that's where we're going to pause for this evening. Top of the turn order. Strahd with an action. 2 Tyrannosauruses down a very small hole that they could not possibly crawl up from. Not with their tiny little arms. And we'll see how that all plays out come next week. Everybody having fun?
We're still alive.
I was prepared for a party wipe at this point. I thought we were fucked.
Oh, you were so close.
Very
I thought
close.
we said it. Yeah.
4 hit points close from Kyra on a sacrifice play to get that polymorph off.
Not what I planned to do at all. But, doors closing multiple times and Strahd wanting hugs.
He does like the hugs. But I think there might be more in store for you guys next round.
I think there might be more in store for him later tonight.
There's a lot of time between then and now. We'll see how that all plays out.
Hey, winning is winning. Doesn't matter if I'm dead.
I'm not sure that's true.
Oh, it so is. In 20 years or so, my soul will get respawned, and I'll be like, haha, gotcha.
I don't know how any of this works.
Shut up, T-Rex. Never liked Malik more.
Wow.
I just didn't see any other way that you guys would not die.
Oh no, that was a good call.
I mean, that was a good.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to be like, is it okay if I just?
I didn't know what the because you're like I should be able to see somebody, and I'm like I don't even know. I'm like for what? It didn't even occur to me what you were doing. I'm like, and so it's like, oh, now you're a T-Rex. I'm like, oh, Okay, that happened.
Yeah. T-Rexes have lots of hit points.
It really messed with me when Strahd went in the tunnel. There was so much planning I was doing. I'm like, great, and then he's like, I'm just gonna hang out here, and I'm like, but why? Why? Get out of the tunnel.
Well, because that's an advantageous position to have.
Is it? It didn't feel like it for Kyra. It felt like an uncomfortable position.
That was the point. I think it worked.
Oh, so many more things to do. And by the way, this is 1/4 of 1/12 of the maps of Ravenloft.
Oh yeah, Ravenloft.
We're never gonna see it.
Fucking huge. Yeah, yeah.
No, we're just playing grave whack-a-mole.
We have to kill Strahd, or I feel like if he gets away, we're so fucked. Because we're not gonna have a long rest in here.
Mm-mm. Ooh, long. What? You took your last nap.
Well,
so I feel like if we don't kill him, we're fucked.
I have some I haven't burned a lot of stuff, and Darvin, what did you opened a door? And
I opened a door twice.
Yes, sorry, twice.
What did you do? Open a door?
Twice.
And
yes.
He did say that super cool line, though.
Mm-hmm.
That was very cool.
A lot of Strahd smack talk going on, too.
Just clear.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't. I mean, it obviously wasn't enough because he's walking away from us. So, I'll keep trying.
I know that he walked away. I don't know if he's away though. It feels like
doing a lap.
Yeah, he's walking it off. He's rubbing some dirt in it,
Stretch it out.
Stretch it out. Let that regen kick in for a few rounds.
Well, we did get Kyra did get a musical number purchased by Craig, so we're gonna be looking forward to that probably at the start of next session because I need that +10.
Oh, and yes, I do apologize. I was not reading Twitch chat because my computer blue screened and exploded, so I'm running as little as possible on it till the new one gets here. So I had my phone connected up so I could
if you want some potential inspiration for a musical number, I did have a parody idea that ran through my head when Malik was in the basement surrounded. Don't know if there's any Beatles fans out there, but for some reason the line "Boy, you better parry that white" was going through my head.
Great, now you have that purchase for you, Rob. Enjoy. Or pass it on to another person that's not me, except for Casey.
Parry that white a long time. Anyway.
I need at least one more sentence. Give me one more sentence and I can credit that one.
Oh, fuck. There really aren't any other lyrics to that part. But you got to go back to Golden Slumbers. Oh, shit. Let me see if I can work on something this week.
Yay!
Yay!
And we purchased them both so that next week it starts anew, but we can only use 2 per session. So, but Casey still doesn't get any, so that makes me happy.
I'm someday
just trying to plug in lyrics. Sleep, pretty Darvin, do not cry. No, instead of darling, I don't know.
That's great because everybody is apparently obsessed with the
going.
Lullaby.
There you go.
Anyway.
Mine is much less pretty and poetic, so Craig, you'll get your wish next week. Blame Canada, it is.
Oh.
They're not even a real country anyway.
That's entirely false. Unless I'm disappearing into the void every other month.
I've been there. It feels like they just forgot they were a part of America.
Well, there was a line in an episode of 30 Rock where they were just Steve Martin had a character who was trying to flee the country. He's like, "Is it come with me to Toronto? It's like New York, but without all the stuff." Which to be fair is not true. Toronto does have a lot of stuff.
And more expensive real estate, I think.
Well, that's different. It's just the housing market there is fucked because they're putting up. Okay, so man, every bit of available space, they're throwing up fucking high rises in. And Toronto already has like a problem with rent control issues, and like it's bad. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I could go on about Toronto for a while.
That's
Also, fuck Doug Ford.
I drove through it at like 80 miles an hour at 10 o'clock at night once. It was great. Just blew through it as fast as possible.
I mean, there's nothing really to if you're just like on where we were like on probably like the
I was trying to drive
Queen Elizabeth Way.
Yeah, I was just driving through to get to Chicago.
Or
So I
you
just
could've
had
been
to
on
get to the other side.
Or you might have been on the 401, depending on which way you came up through. But yeah,
I was on the 401.
Okay, yeah. Because if you were cutting through and then crossing over into Michigan, yeah, you would have been on the 401.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I used to go when I lived in Michigan.
Yeah, I basically got on the 401, I think in Montreal, and stayed on it the entire way through.
You stay on the 401 until... Did you cross over to Detroit or up by Sarnia? Or not Sarnia.
Sarnia.
Okay, so you would have crossed onto the 403 or 402 at around London.
Yeah. In fact, because I chose that spot because I stayed there overnight. That was my rest.
Oh, in London?
Yeah.
Man, it's not much there, really.
No, I think I ordered a Domino's pizza and fell asleep. And that was
basically. That used to be when I used to have to take the bus there. That was one of the major stops, and it was just like I would get off and go to the subway in the bus station and get a sandwich, or cross over to the Tim Hortons and get like something, and then that's it. But
I did
London's
Tim Hortons in the morning as I felt
London is, well, that's not like they don't exist in the States now. They're invading border areas like Michigan has some Tim Hortons too. So
we actually had one. I used to go to Tim Hortons a lot in college because it was within walking distance of my house. And they're open 24/7, so you get really drunk, and then you go to Tim Hortons for some 3 a.m. donuts and hot chocolate.
Yeah,
but then they made it not open 24/7, and it was
I don't know. It must have been.
I never went back. I never went back.
Because everybody's always like, "Oh, nobody has Tim Hortons." I'm like, when I lived in Michigan, like Grand Rapids, before I left, had like 2 of them.
Yeah, they're definitely in Maine.
They're starting to move into the border states.
Yeah, and Maine is solid Dunkin' country, so that's
I was gonna say the Northeast for that's like almost a declaration of war in the Northeast.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Moving in on Dunkin's fucking territory.
Yeah, that's serious business.
I mean, I lived in Connecticut for, like I said, for like almost 9 years, and then I moved to the Midwest, where I went from like a Dunkin' Donuts like every like 3 blocks to none. When I moved into Grand Rapids, I think there was 1 Dunkin' Donuts, and I think it eventually closed. And now I'm back in the Northeast again, and it's Dunkin' Donuts. There's literally 1 a mile from my house.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
See, Dunkin's not that set in the Philadelphia area. I mean, they're around.
I think it's once you get to like New York, New Jersey, maybe. But because once you're in the Northeast proper, like it's just all fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, I mean, New England is the heart of.
Yeah.
Yeah, down around here, you got your Wawa that you got to stop in at. You got your Yum Yum Donuts.
Are you guys making these places up?
Thousands.
No, it's not. Wawa, I didn't get that either because when I moved to Connecticut, there was a mini mart across the street from us. I guess that used to be one, and everybody still in the neighborhood still referred to it as such. Like, oh, I'm going to the Wawa, and I'm like, what the fuck is a Wawa?
It's a Wawa.
And I found out, but yeah, it's a convenience store chain, and kind of like I think it's mostly in Pennsylvania, but their logo is like a goose, I think.
Yep.
And it's supposed to be like an onomatopoeia for its noise. But yeah, that's what it is. The name is an onomatopoeia for goose noises.
What kind of fucking goose are they listening to?
I don't know.
There's that's the penguin. There's the
yeah, it was Danny DeVito.
There's like 1 or 2 of them like in South Jersey, but.
Oh, they're all over the place.
Now you want a good chain if you go further into Pennsylvania, or once you get into like the Appalachian area or Ohio, Sheetz.
Oh, Sheetz.
Sheetz is good.
We have Quick Check.
Yeah, there's a Quick Check like a mile from my house too. Quick Check is like trying to be Sheetz, but it's not good enough.
You need to start recruiting some more Midwest people. I have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about.
Yeah, all these chains don't exist out there. No, Sheetz is like Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, maybe like the edge of Jersey.
They're all just basically convenience stores with a small deli in them.
Well, Sheetz' food is way better than like a small deli. I feel like their MTO system is really good.
Okay, so it's like a good small deli.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be a bad small deli.
Well.
We just have like 10 different types of like discount shops got a lot of different types of discount shops. I feel like in Maine, there's like 10 different. There's like 5 different chains of them. You got your Martins, you got your Rennies, you got your Ocean State Job Lots.
Okay, there's one I know.
Oh, you're familiar with Ocean State Job Lots?
Yeah, no, I remember them from when I was in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the cousin to Big Lots.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a scrappy local Big Lots, basically.
Yeah, no, I feel because when I lived in Florida, it was the first time I saw Big Lots. But then I think when I moved to Connecticut, I think I was like Ocean State Job Lots, and I'm like, the fuck is this? I'm like, oh, it's just kind of like Big Lots.
Yeah,
but I never heard of the other two. Never heard of the other two though.
Martin's is like they just buy shit from places. Like if there's a warehouse fire in like Martin's goes in and buys up all the
they bring it in still smelling like smoke.
Oh yeah, I'm like 100%. And everyone you go in looks like it's like 2 days after the apocalypse has happened, and like all the employees are dead inside. And
that's generally how Big Lots
terrible places. They're just the worst.
No smoke smell though.
No smoke smell. Yeah, Big Lots is like a much classier.
Yeah,
basically.
Oof.
Speaking of classier, Twitch chat. Come on, really?
I have you guys are speaking a foreign language. You could be saying, "Oh yeah," and the flirpy derps, right? Yeah, I fucking love those. I never heard of any of these things you guys are saying, except for Big Lots.
I was going to say, I think Big Lots is in the Midwest. I think Grand Rapids has.
Yes, but I'm not going to brag about that. That's
but it's like, but Ocean State Job Lots is like a worse Big Lots.
I disagree. I'm offended.
Shade being thrown.
Yeah. I'm not going to defend Martin's, though. That place is a fucking shithole.
I couldn't say.
They have the most ridiculous local commercials, though. They're very good. If you ever want to laugh.
Local commercials are always good in a bad way.
I feel like every place has this one guy. There's a guy in Maine who had like a car repair / used car lot. And he kept changing the name in the hopes that the IRS wouldn't catch up with him because he never paid taxes. And he always had the exact same commercials, but he would refilm them with the different names every single time. So for like 5 years in a row, he would come on with these super obnoxious commercials that always had slightly different names, and he'd like put his kids in there, and it felt really gross and skeevy. And then eventually he got busted for like $5 million of tax evesion.
Well, yeah. Did he think that they weren't going to catch on to that? He's like, "Oh, they'll never get my cunning scheme."
I don't know. It was the dumbest thing. I don't know.
I mean,
dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, he did. He was not the smartest looking man. I don't. Yeah. Oh.
So we're going to die next session. That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah, probably.
You guys thought you were going to die this session. Look how well you did.
We just didn't finish the combat, Casey. That's all that was.
Yeah, we're not done. We're just paused.
I mean, things might get more complicated in the next few seconds. So...
On the plus side, Malik, Kyra no longer wants to get into the force field place at all. So you win.
Great.
You fucking win.
I mean, he would say he told you so, but he can't because he's a T-Rex.
I'll assume that rar means I fucking told you so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of 7-Elevens, fun fact, the post office in my hometown was in a 7-Eleven.
Oh,
or like a local franchise 7-Eleven that wasn't called 7-Eleven, but it had 7-Eleven branding and a 7-Eleven sign, but it wasn't a 7-Eleven, and that's where the post office was in my hometown. It's a true story.
So it called itself 7-Eleven?
No, it wasn't. It didn't. It called itself.
But it had the. What do you mean? It had the branding.
It had the 7-Eleven sign that said 7-Eleven on it.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the name of the store, and it had like around the top, the green, red, and white like banner that 7-Eleven has around their stores. It had that around the top, and like the gas pumps had like those colorings.
Basically, like it was a 7-Eleven, but they just didn't rebrand when they bought the thing.
Basically, yeah. Basically, and because like, they were like a small place, like 7-Eleven never got upset at them, I guess. It was the 107. That's what it's called. The 107. I don't know why it was called the 107. That was because it was its address. That's why it was called that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta watch how much smack talk you talk about the 7-Eleven. I lived off of their hot dogs for a while because you could get hot dog super cheap, and then you could just like load half the bun with nacho cheese and the other half with like the chili. So you came away with like 3 to 4 meals worth of the undigestible food.
The last place I lived before I left California when I turned 16, we were like just around the corner, like a quarter mile from a 7-Eleven. It was, walking distance. And yeah, that was, we oftentimes when money was tight, we would practically live off of their like hot food there. Like corn dogs were like 2 for $1.
Yeah.
Hot dogs.
Just because they supported your bad decisions doesn't mean we need to respect 7-Eleven.
But they were life.
They kept me alive in college.
Yeah, you could like
that. I appreciate chili that comes out of a machine instantly for me. Like if I can put my hot dog up and my chili, and the little bit she goes,
semi-liquid food that is dispensed from a mechanical pump. That's beautiful.
I mean, dystopian future is happening in front of me.
Hot nutrient slurry is being pumped out onto your. But yeah, it was one of those things where it was like, oh, we don't have much money. It's like, fuck it, we can go over there and we can like load up and feed the entire house for like $3.
Yeah, mold for you, mold for you, mold for you.
Aww.
Those things are so nasty. If we're still talking about the cheese dispenser, I don't know if we are. I'm confused.
Okay. When was the last time the cheese dispenser was cleaned? I guarantee you it was years ago.
No, it doesn't need to clean. See, the cheese pushes the bad out.
Yeah, if you're continually keeping it
into your bin every time, and it saves a little mold for everybody.
Well, you're just inoculating yourself. Basically, you're building up your immune system.
It's actually improving the flavor of the cheese.
Get some of that cheese.
Just take them to 7-Eleven.
Just pump them full of 7-Eleven cheese.
Oh my god. I mean, that is like penicillin, right? So you'll be fine.
It's totally good. Totally good.
Oh my god.
And on that note,
I believe that may be it for the evening. What we got? We got Wiz tomorrow doing his Bat Folk.
Yeah, I have no idea what module he's even running. Like, it's a map.
Is it?
I don't know where he's off to running to.
Well, hopefully they've all recovered. I think they were all sickness last week, so.
And then Tyranny is in the wrap and split moment, so we'll figure out what leads folks in Tyranny want to pursue on Thursday. And then I have no idea whether we're playing Friday or not.
I don't.
Sean, what's going on there?
Not, right?
I am
not. Yeah, Athy's not.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not going to be around until next Wednesday.
I have a question.
So we're doing next Friday.
I mean, next Thursday.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Sean, how many sessions deep in Waterdeep are you guys so far? 2.
2?
2. Okay, because I was looking at the channel and I saw there was only one video up besides the session 0, and I didn't know.
We're not very far. Is the
okay?
Answer.
I was just curious.
There were some scheduling issues.
Since we were getting close to wrapping this up, I didn't know if there was room to cram another person in there or not. But probably
unfortunately not right now. There's 6 of them in there.
That's fine. Fair enough. It's all good.
They piled into that son of a bitch.
We do have a growing fan base on the YouTubes for your Out of the Abyss game, sir. They are eager for that to come back, and I'm like,
now that I'm settled, once Strahd's over, we can jump back into that. That's fine with me.
I think Tuesdays might be rough on the captains at the moment. So
it's just quantity that's rough. Like we keep trading off. We're like, oh, good, finally. Okay, now we're wait, what? Because the Burning Winds is coming back on Sundays, which, by the way, Casey, if you decide to free up Sundays. Oh yeah, I already said. Never
I'm
mind.
trying so
It's
hard
cool.
to get weekends free.
I just want to make sure I
it's just-
said it so I don't forget, because I know like having the amount of people on Sundays was a thing for you guys.
I need to get. As soon as I get the weekends free, I will hopefully pick up Sundays again, and then I can run the Princes or whatever that turns into, and possibly pop in on the Burning Winds to say hey.
I don't know what Out of the Abyss availability looks like for everybody else, but my schedule has completely changed, like to weekends mostly.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we want to
Meaning you're working weekends or that you're free weekends?
Free weekends. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights.
Gotcha.
Just nights? Because, like, weekends, you could use the whole day of time.
Oh, we do
Here,
have a
like-
one shot this Sunday. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you, Craig. I could probably play during the day. It would just
Yes,
be...
Princess. Meh. Sorry, no, I was...
like a noon game or something, you know, like midday, because like weekends more people are around, I think, depending on.
Indeed. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to, you know, like midday Saturday or Sunday. Obviously, it would have to be a little shorter on Sunday because we have Burning Winds is a little earlier for us, and I don't want to be sitting in a computer chair staring at a screen for like 8-9 hours on every Sunday, or 8 hours, just like Monday through Friday. Fuck, never mind. Stupid job.
You get used to it.
It's so boring. But let's
I was just
not
curious
talk
about that. I didn't know how full up things were, if there was a spot, but that's fine. No worries. Oh. We had a successful test run this past Sunday. We tried remotely setting up the Toronto group and trying to run them, and so I ran a session on Sunday that actually went way better than expected.
Cool.
Yeah. So rather than just running in person when I'm there like every other month, we're going to try to maybe do our things on the weekends. Maybe not every weekend, but they're going to run another one this Sunday, so I need to prep for that.
Very. What are you guys? Were you guys running Strahd there as well, or what were you running there?
Oh no. We're starting them off. I'm using a modified Fandelver.
Ah, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
I need opinions.
On
New players. We're going to finish Fandelver. Well, we're not actually going to finish Fandelver. I'm transitioning from Fandelver into another thing that's going to finish at 5, and I don't know what to do with them after that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm dealing with too, because they're getting close to they're basically at this point they're coming up on Cragmaw Castle, and then after that, if they move on to Wave Echo, they'll be finishing up. So
I don't know what to do after. I don't know.
Storm King's Thunder.
This Sunday is going to be the Cragmaw Castle Assault.
I'm not a big fan of Storm King's Thunder.
But yeah, I'm kind of dealing with the same thing where I'm trying to like pry them for stuff, because rather than just running through another modified module, I kind of want to get them out into the world because I'm using like my own campaign world. And I've been trying to like prod them for like, I've got backstory and shit I can work with, but I don't know what they're going to want to do once they get done with this. And it's frustrating because I'm like,
I think if they're at 5th level and you want to go with Wizards modules, if you can give them a level in transit, Hidden Shrine of Tamochan, that one picks up at like 6.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
The only problem is that the logistical place to place that in my world is way far away.
See, that's why you got that whole trip to get 1 level in.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably just going to switch over to homebrew stuff at that point, but I gotta do a lot more prep of my campaign world so that there's actually places for them to go.
I keep joking about throwing them into Strahd, but maybe I'll just do it.
See, I was considering
they're
that
all
too.
First-time players, so
I was
they would die
considering
in like 2 seconds.
That's kind of the same with mine. They're not all first-time players, but they have very little experience. They had an aborted attempt at a Pathfinder campaign that happened years ago that didn't go well. And then one of the other players, I think, has maybe another group he plays with, like an SO and a couple of people, but apparently they haven't played very much. So they're basically as good as mostly first-time players. And I considered throwing them into Strahd, but I'm just like, oh, that just seems like
it just seems so mean, right?
Yeah. Even moving
Like,
them in at 5th level, it's just like,
I feel like
come
it
on,
would
guys.
kill them so fast.
I mean, if you don't want to put them into a module, but you just want to steal pieces, you can take from Tyranny and from
My original
Stormking's
plan,
Thunder and those, and just like pick pieces that you like of it.
my
and just
original
hit them
plan
in
was
and out.
actually to move after this into like Princes, but I don't know.
Princess starts in around there as well.
Yeah, because there's some stuff that in that world that would slot well into my campaign world, but I don't know if I want to just go to another pre-published. I don't know, because I have to do a lot of tweaking.
I am going to stop the stream, just FYI.
Oh.
Bye, internet.
Bye, internet.